Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand. Call
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see if I can adjust this real quick. There we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Wow. Wow. I just want to say, I was just poking around. Did you know that the new prism from Tac Knives is on their website for $99? And if you use code DARK, you get 20% off. I was like, what? $99? $99? I know, crazy. I know. And people are like, yo, DLD, you're repping another knife company while you're launching your own knife company. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's also, I know, you gotta support the homies. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. We're literally starting with 40 people in the chat. This is going to be a dope show. I appreciate y'all so much. DLD blinked twice. We actually got a funny story about that. I may have sent not really sent a hostage video. I may have jokingly called Rich doing a hostage video and then forgot to say just kidding. That was fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. First off, if this is your first time watching DLD After Dark, I'll say that I don't believe you because YouTube does not share my content with new people out there. If you're going to stick to that story, then I would encourage you to subscribe because we have some fun shenanigans. We get it in around here, and we have some great conversations with some great people. So stick around, please do. If you're watching this and you're a channel member and you're one of the homies, we always give an honorable mention to. Throw something in chat. Throw a whatever people do to celebrate. Hoopty hoopty hoop hoop whoopty whoop. Whatever. I don't care. Throw something in chat. Sound off in chat. I'll say that. And if you're a channel member, we're going to spend the next 10 or so minutes welcoming all of our channel members because the only support that comes directly to this channel is from our channel members. So that's how you get down after being on YouTube for over 3 years, and when they find out who you really are. Anyway, excuse me. If you're watching this the next day, or the next day, or the next day, then Rich, I see what you're pulling up, and it's killing me. It's killing me. um. Anyway, if you're watching this the next day, or the next day, or the next day, shout out to the replay homies out there. Throw a comment on the video. The more comments, the better. You got to throw something up like they do. Replay Mafia. Shout out to Razor JB, my guy. Recapitulation, syndication, reheating leftovers. They say the craziest things, and I love it, and I appreciate all y'all so much. Thank you. We are going to be going over the comment of the day, which we'll do a little bit later in the chat. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. But first, this evening, I do want to say actually two things. Number one, I was permabanned by Linktree, so I realized that somebody, shout out to Carbon Q, love you. Carbon Q was kind enough to share my links, and she was sharing my Linktree, which I have been permanently removed from because they said I was what was the terminology they used? Something along the lines of like supporting or something like that. The sale of illegal products and services, which was the Gideon Optics link. So I guess they believe that optics are illegal products and services, which is interesting because they're literally legal in every single place in the United States and also most of the world too. So you're wrong and you're stupid. Yeah. Anyway, so just want to let y'all know my link tree is shut down. However, you can go to DLD Hardware and check out some of the stuff there. We got a gang of links there. Don't be scared. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So first tonight is your boy Toy Town Inc. Congratulations, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Let's do a. You want to do a high five or a fist bump? Which one? High five, fist bump, high five. You got it. One crisp high five. Congratulations, my guy, being first in chat. And I swear, I saw Toy Town Inc. like first, and then I saw Dangle Matt in the same moment. I saw both comments show up, and one showed up at 10:02, and one showed up at 10:03. I was like, that's odd, but anyway, it may show differently on other people's screens, but I got Toy Town Inc. in here as being first. We got Gutta Cheese. What's up, brother Gutta Cheese? Great to see you. Channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. We got Kurt 24 in the building. We all know Kurt 24 is low-key the producer of the show. Don't let anybody know. And Kurt 24 is not only a moderator, he is also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Flying Rich in the building. Not only is he a channel member as well, but he's also a moderator. And we got Mr. McClune, the goon, who not only is a moderator, who is also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go ahead and see who else we got. We got Cali Prepper. What's up, brother? Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Johnny Propane. What's up, fam? Also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Mike McClune, the Goon. Kurt 24. Hey, DXR 920. What's up, brother? Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my brother. Okay, Alex. I'm going to bring this up. Alex. So, Alex is asking about 43s. So I will say there's a let's say just with standard Glocks, right? With standard Glocks, they're a little bit more forgiving because standard Glocks have a little bit more room for error, right? Especially if you're using like OEM parts, like OEM LPKs, OEM components on the uppers. It's going to be a little more forgiving. And they're still sensitive, especially to tolerance stacking if you're using stuff from other companies. However, the 43s and 43Xs and, PF9FS, the 43SS, like whatever is on the market for that, even a 3D printed 43X style or 43 style, bro, there is so little room for error that the slightest like micro measurement off, and the whole build is shot. I actually had one. Now I've literally built dozens and dozens and dozens of them. Okay, I don't know if you had seen previously behind me before I put the gun wall up. My entire wall was literally a brick wall of P80 boxes, like the whole thing. Um, I've done a few, and the only one that gave me so much trouble, I literally had to chop the frame, was a 43 that I did. It was a PF9 SS, and it would not stop firing very quickly. And I did every. I know it's simple, right? Well, all you got to do is do this. All you got to do is do this. Check the connector. Did you bring the connector too much, or did you bring the cruciform? And did everything, every single thing that I tried to make it safe, I could not. Right, and I'm telling you, like, I'm currently sitting on, like, nearly 40 Glocks. Okay, so I've done a few, all right? The 43s have so little forgiveness, bro. It is, like, very difficult, and most people are not gonna share files just because of the liability, so you're gonna have to go to, like, Odyssey or some other places like that, go use, new honestly, I'd go to Neutron Nick's, 43X files, man, they are fire, but most people aren't gonna share them. I believe those are on Odyssey as well, but either way, good luck. I know it can be a pain, but, you got this. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up the fight. See Mike McLuhan the Goon, Kurt 24, Blue Curtain Burner. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Gort, great to see you, brother. Appreciate you coming in as well. And it's great to see a lot of you guys from like the 2A EDU fam. I'm in there almost every Friday, but last Friday I did fall asleep. My apologies. And Pumungus did not happen this past Sunday evening, also because I fell asleep. My bad, bro. I crashed. All right, sorry. Kurt 24, the producer of the show, Mike McClune, bro, ADXR 920, Senor Fromage himself. Got a cheese, got a cheese. Oh, and I didn't make it out. Bro, I'm sorry. I did not make it out to the whatchamacallit yet. I will. ASAP. ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going through Kurt 24, Mike McClune, Johnny Propane. We said what's up to Johnny Propane, but you know we love you. Hey, there he is. Drew, what it do? My guy, great to see you. Chenamemba, appreciate you. I don't know what the WSEP 314 means. I don't know if that's like your station chief's screen name or something. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But I don't know what it means, but I keep like thinking that I can come up with it. I don't know. I'll have to give up. But great to see you, Drew. Lifetime channel member. Appreciate you. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. What's up, brother? I have that 40 millimeter ammo can that you gave me literally filled up to the brim with 5.56. It's awesome. It smells like grandma's feet, but man, that thing is so dope. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you. Let's see. We got Gort 357 Sig for the win, bro. You know what? Uh, that right there, that blue jump 357 Sig, my guy, and that thing is blazing out of it, blazing. Kyle, my guy, Anderson Manufacturing, bro. Great to see you. So I haven't posted anything yet on the whatchamacallit, you know what I'm saying? That whatchamacallit, that 11.5 whatchamacallit. But coming soon to a theater near you is DLD running the 11.5-inch front line from Anderson Manufacturing, along with a lot of other stuff that we're working on with Anderson Manufacturing. So check it out. And did you know that you could use code DARK to save monies on Anderson Manufacturing? You know what? What? Isn't that crazy? I know. He told me code DARK, people are actually using it on like the regular. I know, right? Crazy. 357 SIG is honorable mention. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It is. Gort, great to see you. Taco Syndicate, brother. Great to see you. Also with Chinamemba. Appreciate you, brother. Johnny Ba, great to see you, my guy. Also with Chinamemba. Appreciate you. Let's see, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. 10 millimeter gang, PNW, AO, Taco Syndicate, Kurt 24, Zanty Misfit. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Drewski, what a dooski, get a cheese. Hey, Bill Camporis, bro, great to see you. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Member, appreciate you. Let's see, Johnny Baz, Zanty Misfit, Taco Send a Kit, Zanti Misfit, Johnny Ba, Zanti, Get a Cheese, Senor Bub. Great to see you, my guy. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out as well for show. 40 millimeter, gang, gang. I know, me too. See Zanti, Barton Fink. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. $99 in 2024 money is $30 in 2016 money, bro. You are not lying. I was just telling you guys, man, a week or two ago, I went to the store and I got like Ziploc bags, dog food, and like some seltzer, and it was like $74. I was like, bro, what? Like that, it's crazy. It's crazy. 0.02 seconds in DLD QVC. I'm just trying to show the love, bro. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw, but I was pumping this thing. This thing is solid from Tac Knives. Like this is probably one of their most impressive OTFs that I've gotten. And when I saw it on their website for $99, I had to like do a double take. So not only is it $99, and yes, I'm QVCing again, but not only is it 99 doll hairs, but you can use code DARK and get 20% off. So I'm just saying this, bro, that drop point, that the shape, the action. Listen to this, bro. Bro, it's just snappy. It's got that it's I don't know. It's hard to you can't like convey that message of how awesome it feels like in your hand. You know what I mean? Anyway, check it out. Tac Knives USA. Great company. They are the homies of the channel and a whole bunch of stuff. Rich is gonna pull his Barracuda. He literally is pulling his Barracuda out right now. Weird. It's a grown-up fidget spinner. That's exactly what it is. Um, I figured I'd bring you in while I finish saying what's up to everybody. Barton Fink, Kurt 24, Johnny Ba, Get a Cheese, Barton Fink, DLD After Dark, not familiar. Thank you, thank you. We're just getting started. We got 70 mofos.
There's another 28 days of not familiar videos coming out.
I know it. I had no like plans of you stopping anytime soon. Let's see who else we got. How did a felon get an SKS? You know, it's interesting. It's almost
I
like
shouldn't have sold it to him on Saturday.
don't say that, Rich, because you can't prove or disprove that. The serial number was obliterated, bro. Rich, you're gonna get in trouble one of these days. Let's see who else we
Crump
got.
says I'm on the ATF do not F with list. I'm just trying to see if I really am.
You know, I think there's limits to that list. I'll tell you what, I thought I was on that list possibly until I got a federal grand jury subpoena.
Yeah, but that's still not an F with list.
Yeah, but you know, I figured they would leave me alone. They don't leave anybody alone, bro. It's that see, you and Crump actually were engaged in like lawfare with them. I wasn't. I'm just a
Still
guy
am.
that's like
Still am.
around.
Actually,
Yeah.
Florida and Port St. Lucie, but
I guess it just started.
which I can't talk about.
Don't talk about anything. Don't even talk about you're the guy that's talking about the guy. I sent you the thing of the guy talking about the guy. You know what I'm saying? Senor Bub. Hey, Putang. What's up, brother? Great to see you.
Bob.
Senor Bub. Mark Tucker. Mopka. Great to see you, brother. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out as well. Johnny Ba. Mr. Bob. Get a cheese. Let's see who else. I gotta have somebody else. P80 was fun while it lasted. Never got that 45 frame to build a 10 mil. RIP the dream. Bro, I wouldn't be so quick to you know what? More on that later. Hang tight and we're gonna talk about it.
And just JC9 was asking if I had anything to do with the pager incident, and I was not flying the EC9 that was off the coast that sent the kill signal.
No, because it didn't
and
crash.
I don't know anything about it either.
It didn't crash. Douglas Boing, great to see you, brother. Also a channel member. Appreciate you. Drew, lifetime channel member. Mark Tucker, my guy. Sonny Guns, where you been at, bro? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. DB, great to see you. Great to see you. Safety Haba, great to see you. Yo, Jovan Q. Yo, I am so glad that your comments are not banned anymore. He was literally banned from my chat. Like he could not chat. Okay. I think he for real thought I banned him for a minute, right? And then I had an
Yep.
idea because I couldn't find him to unban him because I think YouTube banned him, but I found a hack. I went in and I added him as a moderator. See what I'm saying? So if
Ah.
YouTube banned him, but I add him as a moderator, they can't. Well, I don't want to give them any ideas, so I'm not gonna. Okay, Gort, Johnny Ba, Fluffy Bunny, Arsenal. Great to see you. Yo, my guy Montana. Where's everyone been at, bro? Damn, Montana. Great to see you, my guy. Let's see, Johnny Ba, Montana. Stepping by to give love. Love you all. Love you too, man. You're the man. Mark Tucka, Drew, Doug. Yeah, 308, brother. Great to see you. Appreciate you. Let's see, Zanti, Mr. Z, DLD After Dark, the Plucker. I don't know what the Plucker is, but that sounds terrible. Let's see,
Is
Johnny
that like a
Ba.
jogger?
I'm not getting. See, that's a whole nother conversation too, man. Come on. All right, let me see if I miss anybody. Let's see, Kurt 24, Taco Syndicate, Johnny Ba, Drew Z, the Skittles P80s, bro. I should melt a bunch of Skittles. I literally, I can't show
Wait,
again on here. I'm
Skittles?
tripping.
Didn't we have some Skittles recently?
What do you mean?
Didn't we have some Skittles recently?
Didn't we have some Skittles recently? I'm probably way overthinking this. I don't know. What are you referring to?
Where the hell were we together last?
Goals?
Yeah.
Did we have Skittles? Are you talking about the food or am I? Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Freeze-dried Skittles. Freeze-dried
Oh,
Skittles from Mr. Snow. How
dude,
can you forget?
it's not like
Bob
we
is
sat
yelling at
down
the
and like,
computer.
dude, you act like we sat down under candlelight and like cut them together and like fed them to each other. I didn't remember
No,
that shit.
no, that's gonna be the filet mignon dinner we have at well, I can't say where we're going, but Iraq veteran.
Can't get this damn pager to work.
Oh, and I just want to let Kyle know, Kyle, this message is for you. Only members of our house are invited over for the filet mignon with red wine reduction sauce on Saturday night.
I don't know what you mean by that.
So
I don't think anyone knows what you mean
yeah.
by that. I don't think Kyle knows what you mean by that.
I'm at
Are
Iraq
you
veteran. I'm cooking filet mignon Saturday night.
you're cooking
We're gonna have
filet
Saturday night
Bigman?
dinner.
No
Yeah,
way, bro.
making it.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
But
Get a
only
cheese
house
taco
members.
syndicate. There he is. Agorizer, bro. Great to see you, my guy. Great to see you. Johnny Ba, Agorizer. Let me get through this real quick. Senor Bob, Johnny Ba. Let's see who else. Z, Agorizer, 308. Senor Bob, Drewski, Widadewski, Douglas Boing, Barton Fink, and everyone else. If I missed y'all, I missed some of the honorable mentions. I'm sorry, but y'all know I love y'all. Sound off in chat, and I'll say what's up as you come through. Night Strike, what up? What up? R Bird, what up? What up? What up? TMC, good to see you, bro. Take
Is
America
Mr.
back.
Strike going to be at Iraq veteran?
I don't know. Mr. Strike, paging Mr. Strike. Get it? Because page. Yeah, sorry.
Page.
Damien, my brother in Christ, great to see you. Appreciate you coming in as well. Everyone else in here, thank you for hanging out. Dangle Matt, my guy. Lady Smith, what up? Tuck, what up? All right, guys, I got to let you know right now. Red Dawn readiness. What's up, fam? Good to see you. Yo, I'm so glad Jova can actually chat now. G23, what up? What up?
Yep.
DLD After Dark. Hashtag 44 life. Oh, 4 life. Sorry. 9mm equals limp wrists. Oh, my bad. I got it backwards. So 9mm for life, 40 equals limp wrists. Got
Steve
it.
Whoop.
Got it.
Dude.
The message said
Steve Whoop. As it blows your nuts off, the message said 72 virgins.
See, I don't think so. You mentioned that. Okay, so what Rich is referring to is there was some type of operation where
There was a kill signal. Oops.
yes, there were 2,750 pagers that Hezbollah, Hamas, who actually had these? Was it Hezbollah or Hamas?
The senior members of Hezbollah. And in case you're wondering, Rashida Tlaib is okay.
P38 Wilbur, Vanessa Kitty, Clint Eastwood, good to see you. Dark and Rich, can you identify some guns in a video? I can provide timestamp. Yeah, for sure. Just send them to Rich's address, 244 Needy Road, Martinsburg, West Virginia. I'm just kidding. Yeah, send them to email or on Instagram or anything like that. We can take a look for sure. We usually
So
just so you know, we usually cannot pull up um YouTube videos while we're on YouTube live stream though. Just a quick heads up. Go ahead, Rich.
so Gutter Cheese has my government address, but this is how he signs his return address.
So he thinks that he has your
Well, really,
government
I
address.
sent everything to my father-in-law's house.
Nice. Okay, so hold on, let's back it up a little bit because people are like, these dudes are all over the place. We got almost 80 people in here right now. We're just starting, bro. Love y'all.
This is legit. We should record a phone call we have.
I mean, this is basically a phone call that we have, like right now.
We have one phone call all day long.
And then we get off the phone when we're getting on live stream. It's like we're two kids in a treehouse with two cans on a string, you know? Okay, so hold on. So basically what happened was, I guess you said these are like
It's like,
senior
oh fuck, I gotta
management.
take this. I'll call you back.
Yeah, yeah. So this is like senior management. These are executives of Hezbollah, I guess you're saying. And
Yes, yes. And they
they
got the special new page.
yeah, because pagers emit very little signal. They're only receptacles. They're not sending out information, and it's a totally different you can't they can't be tracked like cell phones
Well,
can, especially
yeah,
smartphones.
yeah.
But
So cell phones, you can triangulate the GPS data and all that bit. 7 ways to Sunday. They know where this thing is and what orientation it's in and how many G's it's experiencing.
yo, tyrannical thought
But a
police, bro.
pager.
Great to see you.
But
And
I had
hold
thought.
up, my bad, Rich, my bad. Rudy Finney just gifted 5 DLD After Dark channel memberships. We're never gonna get
Wow,
anything discussed
dude.
on the chat every time. Thank you so much, Rudy, man. You are the man, dude. Rudy is
Red Dawn says, "I know where Rich's dog park is and where he buried his guns."
oh, hold up. That's all.
Dude, that
I guess I was gifted DLD After Dark channel membership. That's funny. Okay, hang on. Let me pull this up real quick. Okay, so we've already been demonstratized. Dark is
no
now a
freaking
channel
way.
member. Yep, yep. Okay, so let's go back here. Rudy Finney gifted 5 DLD After Dark channel memberships. Brother, thank you, man. I appreciate you so much. Tash, God of Fools, was gifted a channel membership. Kenny G, that's hilarious, was gifted a channel membership. DarkMavis was gifted a channel membership. That's my personal account. And Mentos was gifted a channel membership. Oh, and Silverback on that ad was given gifted a channel membership as well. Oh yeah, that is awesome. Great to see that, man. Thank you so much, Rudy. You're the man. Sorry, continue. So they blew up people's pager.
Nuts.
Go ahead. Well,
So I
that's
was
what
thinking
I'm
they
getting
all
at.
had like Mesh-tastic units. I didn't think
Mhm.
anybody's getting a pager, but the Mesh-tastic receives and broadcasts. A
Correct.
pager only listens. So
Yeah.
there's no locatable EM or EF, RF radiation from the damn thing. So
Yeah.
you can't target somebody. Like if you're walking around with a phone, every 3-letter agency knows where you are and what you're doing.
And likely
But
what
if
you're
you have a
saying.
pager,
Dude, I had a gang of pagers back in the day, man. I even had the little chain to keep it pinned in my pocket, you know? But okay, so you had mentioned that it would desackify you, but I never kept a pager near my sack. Like, it was always on my, like, pocket, clip side out, pager side in the pocket, and these
Oh yeah,
weren't,
yeah.
like,
It's
pagers.
funny. Yeah, that's it. But look, man, if you got it, I can't. I'm not showing my pocket here, but I mean that's femoral artery
Oh,
explodable area.
for sure. Well, and apparently out of the 2,750, there were casualties, like, there were deaths, there were fatalities. There were, like,
Hmm.
50 fatalities. And if you think about where these pagers are, you could definitely bleed out depending on what kind of shrapnel
Yeah,
went in where. And
and some of the
these
shrapnel could dejunkify you.
for sure, yeah. And these weren't, like, pagers filled with plastic explosives. These apparently they sent a signal that just made them go haywire and the batteries explode or something, like, so what was it exactly?
So, lithium batteries are, first off, any kind of chemistry that stores energy, as in a battery,
Yeah.
that tears electrons from other molecules is
Mhm.
nasty crap.
Yeah.
So there is no happy, friendly battery. Period. That the chemical battery. All of these things are dangerous in many different ways.
Paging Dr. Larry, Dr. Curly, Dr. Exploder. How did they make the pagers explode?
uh,
OLED style. So, this is
so
kind of what we're getting at,
um,
is that it seems that it wasn't like they fiddled with the pagers and then put plastic explosives in them like Comp B or Simtex or C4. It seems like
I'm just
short them out. I saw
yeah.
that. I saw that. I watched the video and commented on it.
Dugan released a video.
He did. He
Oh yeah,
released
all
a
right. I gotta.
welcome video. I have a PETN baby. Yes. I'm more of an
Hey, wait,
ETN.
Kyle's cooler than
Mhm.
we thought.
Oh, bro, Kyle's the
I mean,
man,
not.
man.
I'm saying Kyle, you're cool. I'm just saying you're cooler than we thought.
Yeah, he's the man. I'm more of an ETN guy myself, erythritol tetranitrate.
I is we are we gonna find out Kyle's like an EOD tech and we didn't know?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we never asked Kyle.
yeah.
And
James Lynch, what's up, bro? The batteries aren't that big. That's a good point. Um,
so I'm just
oh, hold on. So people are saying that it was PETN. Which is a small charge. So, okay, so for you guys out there that don't know, if you've ever seen those not det cord, but the detonation tools, I forgot the military designation, but it's like clackers and the pull tabs. I always thought that like sent some type of explosive down. So here's the crazy thing. So those actually have a little like micro PETN explosion, and get this, it's like shock tube. It sends a shock wave down the entire tube to another explosive, which then cascades to like a number 10 blasting cap, and then the number 10 cap blows up, whatever. So it like builds up to it. But so like if you're pushing something like 100 meters away, then a little blast of PTN, it sends a shockwave through the tube to set off whatever other explosive that sets off whatever. Like, that is so cool to
oh,
me.
okay. So Scoot is saying the new pages were bought from Taiwan, is what I've heard. Shipment was intercepted and improvised. The fudge.
Dang. Okay, that's dope. That is dope. Bro, that is exactly. So when Rich and I were talking about this earlier, I was like, man, after watching some things over the last couple years, I that's kind of the way that I would be thinking in an all-out warfare
Should
situation.
do I just grab some old lithium ion batteries and try and make them detonate? I mean, what should I do?
What's that?
Fudge the AK guy Brandon Herrera, he did the Trump shooter shot.
Well, he did it incorrectly. I will say we love
yeah, well,
Brandon. He's been on the
yeah,
show, and he's a cool guy. We say what's up when we see him and stuff. Um, but Brandon, you spent $15,000 on a rifle that you did not need to purchase because that was not the rifle that blew the fatal shot at the dirt bag that was on the roof. It was a
that's right. It's
Knight's.
still cool.
It is still cool, and trust me, he doesn't need an excuse to buy any super cool guns. I'm just saying, come out in PLA. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Pentarithri- pen- Pentarithritol tetranitrate. Correct. That's what PETN is. ETN is erythritol tetranitrate, which erythritol is a sugar substitute, which is a science project
Nah,
flying
you're
right.
already demonetized, so who cares?
Yeah, right. I don't think I ever am monetized, but it is what it is.
And then Dark can't have sugar, so he's got a 55-gallon drum of that stuff at home.
No, no, I certainly do not. But I do have a bunch of other
And
chemicals
fertilizer in
safely
a couple of
separated.
yards.
I do fertilize yards for profit. Yeah, so no, I think that's actually pretty cool. I assumed that like once you said, oh, it sounds like what they did is sent some type of signal that overloaded the page. It's so hard to get information though when like it's something just
Being
happened.
that nobody's admitting to anything. So
Exactly.
the interesting thing about this is some number of bad guys you took out, some number of bad guys you've identified because you
Exactly.
got surveillance, and
That was one
all
of the
the other
first
bad
ones.
guys that didn't blow up threw the F away their pagers.
Yeah. So
They are going
you're
back to carrier pigeon.
yeah, you're there. So there's a few things when you're looking at because we do a lot of like we've discussed like war gaming stuff, and I think that's important. With where we are as a country and where our world is, it's important to kind of run through some war gaming scenarios. But if you look at this from like a strategic standpoint, like what happened? Well, one, they totally disrupted all their comms, right? So their comms are completely compromised. Doo-doo-ts. Sorry. So that's one. Two,
Ooh, JC9, spicy.
Dark also has an aluminum powder in 55-gallon drum. Of course. No, not a 55-gallon drum. We can't get too big with this, all right? Like I'm just in a home. I'm not in a warehouse, okay? But so you interrupted their
Wait,
comms.
DLD warehouse? What are you talking about?
Oh, there's no DLD warehouse. There's DLD hardware. Um, yeah, more on that later. So you interrupted their comms. One, two, you killed some of them, and three,
Denutted a few.
you've injured some, which is now going to lead to them likely needing to have services rendered to keep them alive. Which, like Rich said, they will then be identified. Some of them will be identified. Look, I get it. I'm just thinking, regardless of what your stance is on who is good and who is bad and whatever, just from like a standpoint of strategy, like I think that's fascinating to kind of look through that. You know what I mean? Like, um, I think that's cool shit. What say you, Flying Rich?
DB Cooper, mark the ops.
And mark the ops, 100%.
Yeah,
You put the fear of
mark
Allah
the
in them.
ops.
They absolutely could do just that. If you're a target, others didn't have the pager on them. They just got a wake up call. If it was like on the nightstand, right? 1982, our Christmas tree of B-52s left the base off
Well,
towards
hey,
Panama.
okay. So last time I had a pager, it took like a AA battery, like a single AA battery, if I recall.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah.
weren't rechargeable.
Actually, I think my last one took a single AAA. Single AAA? Yeah, I think single
Yeah,
AAA,
yeah.
something like that.
I had the alphanumeric. back in the day,
I don't know what that is.
where you would get the text message to read out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
that's what these are. Maybe, I mean, maybe they receive text, or maybe they're using 1337. What is it? Like LEET or whatever it is? When you use numbers
oh yeah, yeah,
for letter. Is it LEET 1337? I forgot what they call it. It's not a third
yeah.
testicle. It's my pager fused to my nutsack. Oh, that's ouchy. Listen 2 months until the J News tell us who they selected. Those B-52s on alert.
Oh, I know
Lightning
what he
strike
means.
on me.
He means the U.S. election. And all I
Oh,
gotta
like
say is,
mainstream media. Yeah, yeah.
and take America back. My wife does not control the weather or pick the president that I know of.
I'm still waiting for N-bombs to chirp me on my Boost mobile phone so I can ask them, "Where you at?" Yeah, I had a Boost back in the day. Don't hate. That was back when so I had Nextel before they merged with Sprint, and then Sprint tried to do the bleed-eep, and that did not work. That did not work at all. Hey, come on, PLA member for 33 months. 33 is 3 times 11, and half of 66. The more you know. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. You've been a massive contribution to this channel. Thank you. Can neither confirm nor deny. Still under NDA. Confirm or deny what?
Yeah, I mean, what is he not confirming or denying that he's under NDA? NDA.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know that,
Putang. See, he's got history.
bro, I was there at Sprint. Such a bad business decision. I know, right? Dude, terrible, terrible. They would people would still be running Nextels with the bleed and you'd be,
Oh,
people
I
hit the
hated that
square on
shit.
you. Dude,
Plus, I was jealous AF of the guys that were in on the network because I
it
was
made me get a
jealous.
Nextel because like it was so there was a small group of people that only use the Nextel walkie-talkie service to communicate. And let's say it was a small group of people that happened to make a lot of quick cash. And at that stage in my life, way long ago, um, I was kind of in that group. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a boost phone. And I got a boost phone with the bleed deep, and I was in there. Dude, back then though, like the fear of going to like dinner or something, and all of a sudden people being like, "Bleed, yo, I'm up. Go where you at, bro? Heard you said you were gonna fucking be here." And you're like, "Oh, like shit." Or a chick hitting you when you're with another chick, and then they're like, "Why'd you silence
Dude,
your bleedy?"
dude,
You know?
I got. I don't know if I ever told this. I think I've told this story once online. I'm trying to think how to say this. So this is. I'm going back to when you're kind of casual about having instant messenger on your work computer. I'm giving a presentation at some New York City company I worked for that was a major hospital. And I had a side chick. She was scrolling through some photos on a shared drive I had
You
and saw
never.
photos of me and a girl and broke up with me while I was doing a presentation and it came across the screen.
Wow. Wow. Yo, why would you ever you can never let them get the freedom to go through pictures, even if you're not cheating. Like, I never stepped out on my wife, ever, and I would still never let her go through my
No, I mean
pictures, like
this was not my wife.
well,
This
no, I know,
is
but I just mean, like, relationship-wise, like, you know? Rich, you slut. Oh, that's terrible. G23 says, I know what hospital you're talking about. So Vulcan Rumble says DLD After Dark burns, addictive burns treatment, facial burns, eyes removed, hands removed, easy to ID in customs, only 9 dead, 3,000 wounded, impressive operation. Oh, I thought like 50 were dead. So 9 dead and 3,000. I thought it was 2,750 pagers that were
Dude, that's
ignited.
do you know how demoralizing that is?
That's what I'm saying. So that out of all, that's a great point. Out of all the things that we mentioned, so A, you interrupt their comms. B, you killed some of them. C, you injured them. And then D, like A, B, C, D, 4. D, you're going to be able to, like actually, because they're injured, you're going to be able to identify them. And E, you're totally demoralizing all of it. Like it is like strategically, it is an excellent move. Again, I don't care what anyone thinks about like, well, I hate these kinds of people and I hate these kinds of people and I don't like Israel and I don't like Palestine and I don't yeah, I don't care. From a like a military, from an operational standpoint, pure genius. Pure genius. This is Operation, what is it? Operation,
Operation Pork and Beans.
Eldest Son. Operation Eldest Son. Are you familiar with that?
No, no.
So, I believe it was Operation Eldest Son. So, in Vietnam, they took a bunch of, crates of 7.62 by 39. They duped them to be exactly like the ones that
Oh,
they were
okay.
receiving, and then they charged an ass load of ammo with high explosives. And I guess we should just say HE because YouTube. And that ammo was still, dude. There's been that ammo showing up like in Afghanistan. Like, dudes just ran. It's still
No.
there was a video like just a few years ago where a dude was mag dumping in Afghanistan and just boosh, his whole AK just blew up. And it was like that could have been a double charged round, or it could have been some old ammo from Operation Eldest Son, you know. It's just it's crazy to think like that, right? Same kind of thing. You're going to injure them, you're going to identify them, you're going to demoralize them, and you're going to disrupt them. And a lot of times, disrupting, demoralizing, it's just sabotaging in any way that you can. Um, I just I admire that. Same thing like I saw in I think it was in Ukraine, maybe Russia, but whatever it was an AK-74 magazine and it had like 10 rounds in the top of it. And then below it, someone had crammed in an ass load of plastic explosives. And then they had in the feed the call it, the magazine, not like the feed, what the fuck is this shit called? Um,
Follower?
Follower, thank you. I'm, like, about to grab a magazine like this thing. The Follower, they had it to where they had a 9-volt battery with a bent piece of metal, and if you were to strip, like, 2, 3 rounds off, bink, it connects the circuit, fires a, blasting cap, and then boosh, and then your magazine turns into an IED. And I was just like, dude, that is genius. It's so simple and rudimentary, right? But it is so creative. And it just kind of made me think like, well, if you were in that situation, like what kind of other stuff could you do? Battlefield pickup mags, just go throw it somewhere, somewhere that that, someone else is going to be. They need ammo. They're picking up magazines. It looks full to them. It's got the right heft to it. Okay, they're going to take it. And then a few days later, they'll be out throwing rounds down down range. And then just all of a sudden, their carbine becomes you know, an IED. I just think that's wildly
Mhm.
creative and stupid simple. Nothing new under the sun, bro. Facts. Let's see. Yeah, we see you, G23. Can you see this, G23? I see you, G23. Yes, G23. G23, no, I don't see that. No, G23. Can anyone see my comments? I'm sorry. We've got 83 people in here. Its chat is kind of lit. DLD After Dark, allegedly that was done in Afghanistan. Oh wow. I believe it. So the way I kind of look at it is like this, like once something is effective, why would they ever not do it? You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I just assume that they do it. It's like they killed Kennedy. Great. Why would they ever not shoot Martin Luther King in the head with the 30-06? You know, that kind of thing. I honestly think like so let's say I guess I probably shouldn't say something like that.
Kind of feel bad about selling my SKS on Saturday.
Yeah, how much did you get for it? Did you see that listing? Um it's like clone correct Trump assassination SKS, and then it says, "I know what I got," or like no low ball offers. I know what I got, dude. That killed me. That was hilarious, especially being that like it wasn't
Wait.
the
That
same
didn't
one.
make gun meme review. The emergency gun meme review.
You know, I didn't even watch. Sorry, B. Randon. I did not watch it, but that was good though. That was good. Um, Mr. Joshua, welcome, welcome. DLD. There's Z. Z's here. Z's here. I was saying what's up to Z. I said
Zed is
what's up to
here.
Z.
All right,
Edge of the
since Kyle is
Southwest.
here, and I know Kyle has to get up in the morning. Do we talk Kyle stuff or do we not talk Kyle? Or is our Kyle story publicly available?
I mean, so we're supposed to have a conversation Thursday in the evening.
With
So
Kyle.
yeah,
Okay.
so I mean, we haven't like publicly talked about it. We could bring it up if you want. You know, by the way, before we bring it up, I just want to say this, guys. Me and Shooting Gallery Official are in a race to 5,000 subscribers. I'm currently at like 4,788 or something like that. So, if you
Hmm?
guys could do me a favor, if you're not subscribed, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I promise you are going to want to be a part of this channel when we do that 5,000 subscriber giveaway. And y'all know how we get down when we do giveaways. So, DLD After Dark on YouTube, DLD After Dark on Instagram, and of course, DLD Hardware online. It's my online store where I sell hardware for PP80s and jigs and stuff like that. But also, Definition Knives is going to be dropping very soon, and you guys, whoosh, you will not believe the quality of these beautiful things. And are you tired? It should be a commercial like, are you tired of spending 179, 279, 329 on Benchmade products? Well, look no further. These Definition Knives are state of the art 8CR13 MOV steel, D2 tool steel. All of them are going to be under $100. These ones I'm showing are going to be between $59 to $79. Look at this beautiful blue hard. I'm just saying something like that. You know, we could do a,
So
something like
did you
that.
do that Ed read on Hank's show Monday night?
Yes, of course. It's not an ad read. I
Okay,
mean,
good, good.
I've actually never, let me just say this. I've never done an ad read in my life. And you know what? The only ad read I would ever do on
But wait,
DLD,
there's more.
there is. The only ad read I would ever do on DLD After Dark. Oh, somebody just placed an order on DLD hardware. Thank you. The only ad read I would ever do on DLD After Dark would be like Anderson Manufacturing or Definition Knives. I would because it's our company, so you know
Mhm.
it would make sense to do Definition Knives because it's our company.
So
Look at that.
so in the competition we're doing, Walt wants to join, and I say that Crump and I have agreed that you also by December 10th, the cutoff date, have to have
Oh,
5,000 subscribers to be.
yeah, I
Uh,
think it's a good idea. Maybe you should also do like 3 live streams a week
yeah, yeah, that too. I could do that.
on your channel.
Okay, so Gutter Cheese is wanting me to show what came in the fromage envelope.
Did you know when you hold it up, you can see the light right through that painter's tape, right?
No, you can't. Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Yes, you can. Oh, nice. Hold
I'm
on.
like,
So
there's no light. Coming.
do I? So okay, should I still check my my PO box? Let me know, Gutter Cheese, because I've not gone yet. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. What can I say?
So, being that it was not sealed, I opened up.
Rich, that is a federal offense.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Well,
that's dope. Hang on, hang on. You know I'm a sticker junkie, bro. Look at my background right here. I'm a total sticker junkie. All right, let me put you on full screen.
so friends don't let friends use FedCat. USA crime.
Nice.
You've got a Godzilla with looks like a Mac something. I don't know if it's a
Looks
mac
like
and
an
cheese or a Mac
Uzi on
double Mac.
one, and
It's
oh,
an Uzi.
hold on. So in his, I guess that'd be his right hand. That's an Uzi, and then his left hand, is that a micro Uzi? I don't think that's a Mac.
Oh,
Oh, hold
okay.
on. Pull it back a little bit. It just focused.
Yeah, you're
Oh
right. That
man,
is Uzi.
it's tough to tell. I know the right hand is definitely an Uzi. I think it might be a micro Uzi. It's hard to tell for sure.
And of course,
Oh, is the cure to male loneliness a 3D printed Gatling gun? Yes, dude. Dude, that is fire. That is fire. Now, for you guys that don't know, there I almost say like want to say like we can't even like explain it. We have to show the video. Like we have to roll the video. But
we have
like
to roll the video.
there is out there uh yeah, so Fed CAD is deaf backwards. So draw your own conclusions on that. So two full-size Uzis. Okay, okay, dope. Thank you. So, okay, so there is a file out there for a 3D printed 6 barrel Gatling gun. Is it 6?
6.
So 6 5.56 barrels. I mean, I guess you could do it in 300 blackout, but 6 5.56 barrels, and you can 3D print the whole mofo thing. And it was developed by
By Noble.
Noble. Thank you. And here's a quick little video to show you how. Hit the music for me though, or no, he made the music, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're good.
So 6 AR-15 barrels, ideally pencil barrels.
6 AR-15 barrels.
And it's hand crank on the cheap. For it's $1,000 worth of components in there, not including filament.
Yeah. What is it like? 6 spools, something like that.
Yeah, I printed almost everything in carbon fiber nylon.
Oh. For those of you out there that don't know, a spool of PLA Plus is about 22 bucks. A spool of carbon fiber nylon is like 80.
So that's the links are 3D printed. You want to print them out of PLA or something similar. I want to try some ASA on that. The carbon fiber nylon isn't stiff enough. It isn't stiff like PLA.
Yeah, it
So
has more flex in it. I don't think the benefits of ASA would give you any real advantage. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh dude. Dude.
and I got the barrels. I got to modify the bolt carriers, and I
Dude.
got to start assembling.
Oh, I can't believe I have not even started this. Dude, I would literally mount this in my kitchen.
So
Oh.
there's a chute for the casings to come out. There's a chute for the links to come out. So the rounds get delinked.
Mm, mm. So, what have you been doing since February 24th, Rich? You started
Not a damn
life.
thing.
You started life so happy and excited about this.
Oh yeah, I was like crazed about it, and then kind of fell off the wagon.
Oh, it didn't eject.
So this is how it works.
Is this in the same video?
So no, I just switched. I
Oh, I've
switched
never seen
tabs.
this.
Oh
I've
no,
never
you've
seen it.
never seen this?
Well, no, I've never
So on
seen
the
the
bottom you have
sample.
the linked ammo coming into the delinker. The
Yeah,
delinker
no, I'm sorry. I've
pushes
seen
the rounds
this.
forward.
Yeah, I've seen this. I was saying I didn't see the live fire,
Oh, okay.
whatever that other video is. For people out there that if you're not familiar with how like most LMGs work, it's a pretty simple action, but it's actually there's a lot going on in there because it has to delink the cartridge and then it has to, load the cartridge into the chamber. And then as you shoot, it continues to delink, spit the links out. You call them disintegrating links. But either way, it has to continue spitting the links out and spitting the brass out. It's relatively simple for the amount of work that it does, but man, that's so impressive for just a 3D CAD dude just to, develop something like this. Like that's
Like his
insane.
side hustle. Like
Yeah.
this would be. Why not motorize it?
Dun dun dun. Well, because you would need
Who's
to
the Fed?
be,
We know who the Fed is.
yeah,
Bill
0702
Camporius
SOT.
must be the Fed.
Bill, you would so you would need to be an SOT to turn it into a machine gun. He was
But it
bugging
just so
Crump for
happens that
6
I know an
resources.
SOT.
Yes, so obviously, on his own, Rich would
This
never
is
do something
crazy.
like
This is
that.
the Bolt's point of view.
Oh, dude, that is nuts.
The Bolt POV.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's nuts, dude. That's nuts. Suppressed for science. There actually are a lot of cans in existence for miniguns out. Well, several, not a lot, but there's several. Um, dude, every time I see this, I get inspired. Like, damn, like I really would love to do something like this, man. And then I just, get sidetracked.
Sidetracked. Really?
Yeah. Let's see. I know
And
people
while
like in
while we're
3D
at it,
printing and metal filament. Yeah, a lot. There are
we
a lot of folks out there that can 3D print in the metal powder filament. Don't snack on me. Dude, there's a couple really good ones. I like the one with a it's like a cartoon cat, but this is more like Gadsden flavor.
yes. That's pretty cool. So did you see JD Vance like handing Dana Bash's head on a plate to her?
Is that the one where she like literally got up and left?
Oh no, but is there
then
one where she got up and left? JD Vance is
apparently, yeah.
brutal.
So what happened? I'm not. Yes, those are AR-15 bolts. They're modified.
So the actual bolt carrier is 3D printed. So
Yeah,
um,
dude. This
JD
right
Vance,
here.
there.
This bolt carrier is 3D printed, and this up here with a 3D printed pumpy pump, and that's a folding sauerkraut brace, and that is a 300 blackout up there.
So what people got to realize is when you have something like an AR-15 where the bolt locks up to the chamber, all the forces are contained between the bolt face and the barrel extension. So the bolt carrier really doesn't do a whole lot, or the
Hmm.
upper really doesn't do a whole lot. Now on an AR-9, yeah, the upper's containing all of the blast going on because there's no lockup on that. So on basically stuff like a pistol, you don't want to make that like a Glock pistol. You don't want to build that out of PLA.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, so you were saying, and after JD Vance, I want to get to the Trump thing because um, Rich actually called it first, like immediately after the first assassination attempt. He said, uh, I, I I think the exact term that or words that you used was, I could almost guarantee there's going to be another assassination attempt on his life the first time he said it. And then, like, a week or 2 later, we were talking about predictions for, like, from now, which at the time was, like, August, to the election, and, you had said that you believe there's gonna be another, attempt on Trump's life. I concurred,
Hmm.
as
Hmm.
and there was actually already kind of another one that happened, but it wasn't being treated as a real assassination attempt, which was it had appeared that somebody had, got into his Boeing Trump plane and that he had, I guess his plane had leaked a bunch of hydraulic fuel or hydraulic fluid, and
Fluid.
that someone had like meddled with it somehow. But I don't know. I don't get that stuff. I'm just a simple man, and I'm no one and nothing
I
from
I
nowhere.
actually know where his plane gets serviced.
Yeah, um, being in the area that you're in and the world that you're in, the
I know
aviation
somebody
world.
that works there.
Yeah. So was it you?
Nope.
I'm just kidding.
You know me. You know me and Trump like that.
Yes, you and Trump.
I wish.
So you had kind of called it. So what made you think that? Did you just think like, oh, because they weren't successful, it's bound to happen again, or that it emboldened others, or what were your thoughts on that?
So yeah, anybody can make an idiot prediction like this, but the question is, what facts did you base it on? Was it like a Ouija board, a gut feeling, that kind of thing? It actually was because the Secret Service is same old, same old. They didn't change
Mhm.
anything. They didn't do
Yep.
anything different. So
And
if
we
some
cannot.
a-hole kid,
I was gonna say real quick, we cannot like give Secret Service mad props for stopping this or foiling this attempt. No, no, he got away. He got away. The dude got within 500 yards of a former president when there was
the
no
dude,
published information.
okay, he had stolen license plates on that vehicle. If he stayed on the local roads, drove to the airport, he could have got on a plane and went back to Hawaii and nobody would have known.
Or changed the plates and then went back on the highway there's a number of things he could have done. So that okay. So first off, he went, yeah, within 3 to 500, whatever they said, right? 3 to 500 yards of a president with a scoped rifle. And
I,
this
I love
was,
how they say high power rifle. I'm like, man, no.
Yeah, with a medium powered rifle. And then, I mean,
Intermediate
if
cartridge. Yeah.
he had like a 338 Lapua Magnum or something, I'd be like, okay, so someone else is in on this shit,
Yeah.
right? If he had a Barrett MRAD and 338 Lapua Magnum,
Or,
it'd be a
or
different conversation.
50 BMG. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, that in itself is a
Yeah.
massive failure. And, 2, I mean, a lot of people are making fun of the whole hanging up ceramic tile. Dude, I don't care who you are. If you know bullets, you know what ceramic tile does when bullets strike it, which is they shatter projectiles and slow them down tremendously. So if there was just a couple tiles in there and he was taking fire from, pistols or whatever, eh, eh, dude, or even a 5.56, it's going to shatter that stuff and way reduce the energy before it even gets anywhere around you.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to
then
teach people how to make homemade armor, but yeah, most of the way, if they may not be telling you everything that was in the backpack, but yeah, that'll do
I mean, I
a
don't have a
lot.
problem, teach people how to make homemade. I actually have taught people how to make homemade armor before in my CRS body armor challenge that I did back in the day. But either way, um, the dude got away. The only reason he did not completely get away, and he also didn't get any shots off, but still, he got within 3 to 500 yards of Trump with a scoped rifle. He was set up there camping for 12 hours, and
12 hours. Yeah.
yeah, if he if there was not that civilian there that was committed, and I would venture to guess that the dude is probably similar to us, where, he's very aware of his surroundings, that he probably maybe even carried a gun, maybe, or whoever he was committed to figuring out what was going on there, took pictures of the dude, took pictures of the car, took pictures of the plates, and because of that and that only, they uploaded the information to whatever database with the plate scanners, and then on what, 95 or the Sun Pass
Yep.
booth or
95.
whatever. Yeah, on
Yeah.
95.
There's no booths anymore on 95. It's all plate readers.
Yeah. So the plate reader picked up the plate, and then they ended up getting in the next county over. Otherwise, the Secret Service would have been like 3 to 500 yards away, not knowing what's going on. And the question is this was not a scheduled event. This was not um, what do you call it, rally or whatever. This is not published. So how did he get the information? My
All right.
personally, how did he get the intel? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, and they knew
So
who the dude was. They knew him. Leaving the Matrix. Thank you,
they
Christian.
were. He was a man of suspicion. Yes, and he was on the BlackRock commercial.
Okay, pause. I have not gotten confirmation on that for the second guy. First guy, yes, 100%, that is confirmed. A lot of people have said that this dude was in a BlackRock commercial too. I have not seen it. Until I personally see it, I'm not going to say. I've seen personally, I think that people were posting that on Twitter and it kind of got thrown around continuously, and then it became true just because people were saying it. But I don't know. I don't personally think that that's confirmed enough for us to say like for sure.
He was
So
an FBI person of interest.
out of over 70 people in here right now, who has actually seen him on a BlackRock commercial? Who's actually seen it with their own eyes? Oh, I sent it to you on IG. Okay, hold on. Yeah, see, I think the weapons of mass destruction was
Well,
machine guns.
now he was supposed to have a machine gun.
Could have been fabricated. Okay. Let me see this. Let me see this.
So did we finish telling our Anderson story or no?
We'll come right back
We
to it.
just
Good.
ate around the edges on that.
Dude, that's all you do, Rich.
That's legit. That's our all day long conversation. It's like, hey, remember when
Of
you called me
course.
at 7 a.m. to talk about what were you saying? It's like, oh yeah.
Just like this is a perfect example of what we're talking about. Go ahead and say what you were saying while I look up this
Uh,
maybe
that
real.
you call me up in the morning and it's like, hey, I got video of the knives getting packed in China.
Oh no, not
It's
that.
cool.
Not that.
Not that.
I was saying, you were saying something else about the guy. Oh, he was on the FBI list. He was,
Oh yeah.
machine guns or whatever.
Yeah. I guess everybody's on the FBI list. Oh no, we were watching him. He was on our list. And then what?
Yeah, but the funny
How
thing
many
is
people are
that
on that effing list?
when we do shit, we
So
always
let me ask you a question, just like data mining. First off, I can bring up the map. Let me bring up the map. All right. Map PBI. So this is right south of Palm Beach International Airport. And present, as in presents or presence, PBI, share. And so if I zoom in, Dark, can you share my screen?
yeah.
So if you don't know what an airport looks like, yeah, the top half of the photo is the airport. Below here,
Oh,
this is Trump's golf
whoa,
course.
whoa, holy shit. Sorry, hold on.
No
Whoa.
worries.
Uh, Kurt24 just sent me a $25 Cash App and said, uh, weekly donation. Yo, Kurt, thank you. I appreciate that, bro. And right behind him, I didn't even see this, but it's 16 minutes ago. Drew in Oregon sent a $250 Cash App, bro.
Whoa!
Holy shit, dude. Yo, you guys are incredible, man. Thank you so much,
Actually,
dude.
I drove down this road today. This road right here.
And people are ordering from DLD Hardware.
So
Dude, I thank you so much to you guys, man. I all the shit that I'm going through right now, bro, I never ever would have a chance to get through it if it wasn't for y'all, man. I love y'all so much, man. Thank you. Sorry, Rich. Go ahead. Oh, guess who just went live? Trump shooter has CIA
Black Scout.
connections. Yeah, Trickester and Scout.
Was it a 6-3 Supreme Court decision?
It was not.
So legit, I drove by. Let's see, right here. There's a fire station. I drove by this today. I went down this road today, right here. So I was thinking, based on what they've said, what's going on? Trump was like on the green here. I think this is 5, and this is 6. And they said the shooter was on 6, and whoever was ahead of him, in other words, they had a Secret Service agent, one ahead and one behind, scouting the area and saw it. So I don't know where the guy parked. And I was thinking it was here, but from what I saw, that there's a chain link fence back here. And if you look around, you could pull over on the side of the road. And I've like just gone up and down with Street View. You can see the grass like right here. People have parked here. So it wouldn't be unusual. You could see that this grass is worn out. So he could have parked and walked up to the chain link fence and some of this brush and had a view of what was going on. But what I did see is what was roped off on the media with police tape. Okay, yeah. So this is the golf course side. They were showing like this area roped off with police tape. So I was a little confused about that.
Keep going. I'll be right back.
So yeah, this is the south side of the golf course, and because Palm Beach County, the way they are, like if you do any kind of, I don't even want to say luxury anything, like they're like nutty about landscaping. So your landscaping, like this is the golf course side, and this is just residential on this side here. So the landscaping down a lot of streets in Palm Beach is crazy immaculate. But from what they were saying, this This is hole number 5 where Trump was putting, and apparently he was even with his partner, which was some business developer, and he was like anxious to beat him score wise because Trump is competitive. And from the reports, they were saying that the shooter was along this fence line. Now, to my knowledge, the the fence line where the reporters gather to get shots is this road, this Summit Boulevard down here. And there are some breaks where you could get right up against the fence. You're probably technically trespassing, but you could get in there and actually see somebody. But the reports were saying over here, and I would have suspected like right here is where the guy would be because it's less dense, but there's a little bit of cover. And let's drop the little man right here, and boop, you could hide in here. But what's amazing is if the cops were driving around and saw a suspicious vehicle for 12 hours beforehand, like if you're just doing orbits around the golf course, if you just had 1 or 2 cops driving around the golf course, or if you had a cop in plain clothes walking along the side of the road, you probably would have saw the guy. Now, somebody like Dan Bongino was talking about, hey, you would close all the roads down around the perimeter. So here's the golf course, and believe it or not, sheriff's department is right here. Let's see, am I pretty sure that's the sheriff's department? Gun Club Road. Nope, wait, right here. Sorry.
Hold on, it's called Gun Club Road.
Yes, sheriff's department is on Gun Club Road. So sheriff's department is right here.
Oh, dude, we're
Trump's
so
golf
close.
course.
We're so close to 4,800 subscribers. I only need 14 people to not be gay to subscribe. Sorry, go ahead.
Now,
Dude,
airport is right here. He legit could have gotten the car, like he was somewhere here or here, just on local roads, got to the frickin' terminal, jumped a plane, and disappeared.
oh, he would have been out. Even I'm sure there's train stations all over the place too, right? Like honestly, dude, he could have ditched the car, taken an Uber, and within 5 to 7 minutes been ghost. I mean,
Yes.
honestly, for any of you guys out there, like I know vehicles move the fastest, but if you need to move extremely covertly, being on foot, depending on the speed at which you need to travel, you can do crazy things on foot that you cannot do in a vehicle. So, okay, so
And
so
for the
hang on.
people, so here's Trump's golf course, airport, and Mar-a-Lago is right here.
I'm honestly more concerned with how did he get the info when it wasn't something published.
Okay.
I'm thinking
So
that
one of the
somebody
sayings
fed
that I
him the
say,
info.
one of the sayings I say all the time, there's data where there is, and there's data where there isn't.
Holy shit!
So
Someone else just sent me what? Someone else just sent me $50. I don't even.
Nice.
Yo, oh my goodness, bro. Holy thank you so much, dude. I don't want to say because I don't want to say your name. It's under threat
So
to
your wife doesn't find
democracy.
out.
No, fuck her. Um I mean, sorry. Um whoever that was that Tyrannical Thought Police? Was that you, bro? Hold on, whoever it was in chat, I want to thank you correctly. So just say it was me or it was me 50 or something like that. It's the feds. Yo, why is everyone on some Fed-ish tonight? Tonight, the best Fed is a belt Fed. So we're all Feds. You can say it. Yeah, bro. Thank you so much, man. Tyrannical Thought Police, bro. And honestly, I haven't seen you in a minute, so it is great to see you here tonight. And I certainly was not expecting that, dude. You guys are incredible, man. You, Drew, Kurt, you guys are awesome, man. I'm not worthy. I appreciate you all so much. And man, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was Kamala Harris. Detective John Kimball, bro. Great to see you too, man. It's great to see a lot of the OGs in here, man. I love it. Also, can I just say that if you just mix ammonium nitrate and nitromethane together and then mix aluminum powder, you have HE stuff without even needing to synthesize anything. How crazy is that? Like that's crazy. Sorry, it's called ammonium nitrate, nitromethane. Man, it's so crazy. Yeah, thank you. Range
So
Minded Podcast. What's up, brother? I want to talk about the
yeah,
BlackRock thing, but
my
you go
saying
ahead, finish your thing.
yeah, my saying is there's data where there is and there's data where there isn't.
Data where there
So
is, data where there isn't. You
and it's
know
about patterns
you know what I say?
of what's that?
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Sorry, sorry. Go
So
ahead.
there's patterns of behavior of individuals, and so
Yeah, that
let's
Jason
talk
Bourne, I
about
bet he's got a tight butthole too.
Trump's pattern of behavior. If he's campaigning, it's going to be announced where he is, and he's got Secret Service coverage. But maybe he's done in the past off the books golfing at his local club. And who knows? Maybe it was a 50-50 guess. Maybe this guy's been stalking him for, 3 months. You don't know.
So the other thing is that nowadays with social media, I mean, somebody could post something in China and then somebody in Florida could get it in 2 seconds, right? So like it
Yes.
totally changed the game. So it's a possibility that somebody posted on Twitter, look at Trump's motorcade, like going down military drive or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Like
but
I'm not.
if he was there for 12 hours, he was there before Trump left Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago is
No.
half an hour.
That's why I think someone slipped him intel, and I'm not gonna say it was people on the ground. I'm gonna say that it was likely people up here where it's politicized. So another thing, I did watch the second BlackRock commercial. Could it have been faked? Absolutely. Do I think it was likely faked? It does not look faked. I mean, it looks like the filter is spot on, like everything, it looks totally congruent when I watch it. And again, could it be faked? It could be an excellent fake, or it could be legit. Now, what do we know about BlackRock? BlackRock. Well, BlackRock and Vanguard own like every single account retirement in the world, right? So they are, the last I looked, like over $15 trillion in managed assets. Okay. Um, do we know that there are connections with some of the most influential people in politics connected with these companies? Absolutely. Do we know that sometimes some influential people, maybe not all the way up at the tippy top, maybe not the string pullers, but maybe people that put their hands on the strings every now and then, could potentially um, what would be an appropriate word? Could they drive others to commit extreme acts? Yes. Could they potentially even fund people's lives to get them to commit extreme acts? Absolutely. Oh man, it's tough to say, but it's not a stretch to say, hey, these people, these companies, they're known for being involved with terrible things with elites, and it's not far-fetched to say, hey, these people uh, could absolutely have coerced people to do extreme things so they could sabotage the people that they hate, dislike, or whatever. I love you, BlackRock. Please don't kill me. Dude, see, this is the thing. Like, even somebody stupid and little like me, right? Like here I am saying, like, we need to yeah, or duped in a given intel, or compromat is a real thing, dude. If you find somebody cheating on their wife, or doing disgusting things, Like, we got to think of how easy it is to get compromat on other people. Okay, it's so easy to get compromat on other people that the
Well,
president
you could
of
just
the
send an
United
email like, "Hey, we
States.
know the dirty things you've been doing, and I put a virus on your Windows computer, and now I see everything."
Yeah, yeah. But also think of the president of the United States. Look at the kind of things that he's doing.
Yeah, you're good. Let me whisper a secret. Don't tell mommy what I told you. You got it?
I'm recording.
Oh, you're recording. Not gonna film me?
I'm recording. Oh, whoopsies. Don't tell mommy what I told you. Yeah, disgusting that is, dude. Oh,
What is
oh.
with sniffing hair?
I
What
I
is
don't
that? So freaks me
the
out.
the way people are like that, like I don't think they're just sniffing hair. I think they're sniffing them. Them. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
So, are you
dude.
saying instead of like sniffing somebody like a dog, they're making it more appropriate by making it like they're sniffing hair?
I, I- I'm saying that this dude sniffs
And I'm
children.
with gutter cheese. Wood chipper feet first, slowly.
100%. Baptized in fire. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Feet first, bro. They're lucky if they get the wood chipper, man. That's too fast, in my opinion. I honestly think that it's like lunch meat cutter all day, feet first.
Whoa!
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Well,
I was just,
hell yeah!
yeah. He has Alzheimer's. Scent is tied strongly to memory. Oh, that's brutal. He probably does it to get the depend smell off his nostrils. It was like teaching the most
Oh,
intelligent young person you ever knew, and they weaponized it. Complete cutoff. I don't think I understand that. Make pedos afraid again. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that. How can this be out and available and no one do anything?
Yeah, you're good. Let me whisper a secret. Don't tell mommy what I told you. You got it?
I'm recording.
Oh, you're recording. Not gonna film me?
recording.
I can just hear that. That's why I put at the top. Oh, I got it. Right? Like you got it. She's like, mm-hmm. Dude. I told my daughter, I was like, if anyone tells you don't tell your parents, they are trying to
You tell your
manipulate
parents.
you. And yeah, like they're trying to manipulate you, they're trying to take advantage of you, they're trying to hurt you. That like you know, and man, my thing is that like he wasn't smelling that like teenage chick. Like he could have been smelling a literal child.
Ow! Ow! I didn't even think about that.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't
Hmm.
bend over to her. She's recording. He went over her arm like that. Like oh, so
Ugh.
disgusting, man. I think attempts were made on the wrong man. Oh, sorry. I can't say that. I
Yeah,
can't
you
say
probably
that.
shouldn't say that.
Dude. Honoring intimates. What's up, man? Good to see you. When the righteous increase, the people are glad. But when a wicked man rules, people groan. Proverbs 29:2. Beautiful.
Ooh. Amen.
Grumpy, Fire Festival 2 is happening. WTF? What?
What is Fire Festival or FYRE?
I would imagine it's fire. Uh, in my opinion, totally faked. Hold on. What's totally faked? Dude, this is okay. If I would agree with you that I would think it was more that I would think there was a
A
chance that it was
private
faked.
island off in the Caribbean coast in Mexico is Fire Festival. Didn't something weird happen at one of these
Oh,
things?
this is like where they're sacrificing infants to Moloch, right? Oh, hold on real quick. So Black Diamond Guns of Gear. So he thinks that pedo Peter thing is faked. So
No,
okay,
no, I think the sniffing might have been faked, but I've seen that video.
So here's what I would tell you. If he hadn't been on camera sniffing children dozens of times, and women and
Right.
children dozens of times, I would be less apt to believe that. If if he didn't do things like go on camera and say things like,
We already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
things like that, I would be more apt to believe that may have been faked. But man, it would be really, really difficult for him to redeem himself in my eyes. That's just me personally, Um, I'm just saying. Okay, so let's answer the question that is in the title of the live stream. 69 people, nice. DLD
There's a
live.
live stream.
When will they successfully delete Trump?
Ooh.
When will they ask Ja Rule? Well, so the sniff could have been added, but hear me out, okay? Look at how close he got to the phone, okay? And look back here, right? Now I'm going up to the mic. Tell me you can't hear that loud as a mofo, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not talking. Hold up.
Yeah,
Mine went
you're
dead.
good.
Want me to get
Let me whisper a secret. Don't tell mommy what I told you. You got it?
So I don't think that's him talking. I think there's background noises there. Hold on.
Yeah,
Mine went
you're
dead.
good.
Want me to get
Let me whisper a secret. Don't tell mommy what I told you.
I can't tell. I can't tell if that's him or someone in the background.
Actually, I was watching my monitor, which was out of sync.
Breaking news. Nothing to see here. I can smell your brains.
Oh.
The don't tell your mommy is a disturbing part. Yeah. Yeah. The first thing when that mother gets alone with her child, she's going to be like, "What did he say to you?" Don't tell mama is a prawn store in my town. Oh, that's him talking. I think the sniffing was added. Yeah, I need to see a non-edited video. But either way, can we not all agree that there have not been
Creepy AF.
dozens of videos of him sniffing children and young women and other women? Even like Hillary, right? Like he was all over Hillary.
Oh, he hugged her at the airport. She's like tapping him. It's like, let go.
Yeah, she's
It's
like, "All
enough.
right, thank
It's
you.
enough.
Thank you. That's all I
It's
need."
enough.
Keep them away from such demons, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's hard to say. I guess it could be people trying to take advantage of the fact that he had been out there sniffing hoes. I can't even say sniffing hoes, sniffing girls, children, young. Oh, God. Dude, my daughter is 7 years old. And if I were to see that happen, I would lose myself in the moment like Eminem. It would be lights, action, cameras, flash. Yeah, it would be over. The original audio of that is hard to hear. Yeah, I'll have to find the he sniffed her, but it wasn't audible. Is there like other angles maybe? By the way, check out the co-pilot brought to you by Definition Knives. And Rich and I have talked about this. Do you guys think that we should so originally we were just going to have Definition Knives, which are about to be on their way to the US right now. Originally we were just going to sell Definition Knives on definitionknives.com, and we'll be posting some pictures on the Definition Knives Instagram. What do you guys think if we also posted Definition Knives for sale on DLD Hardware? Do you think we should do both, or do you think we should only list them for sale on definitionknives.com? Let me know what you guys think. Whoopsh. Vomit on your sweater already, Mom Spaghetti. Uh, Mom Spaghetti. Sniff my fart. Co-pilot is a sexy knife. It is. It is. Rich got the dope one. Only sniff your own kids, Joe. The rules? Oh, yuck. John Crump News. Thank you, brother, for the $5 super chat. Excuse me. What do you think of Hillary saying people should be criminally charged for misinformation? You
I
you
think she's
already
not
know.
familiar with the First Amendment.
You already know my thoughts on that. And Crump, if you want to jump in real quickly and talk about this, you're welcome to. Okay, so Bob says all in one spot. So all definition knives. Zanti says absolutely both spots. Hillary is a hypocrite. Yes, absolutely. Savage. Uh, send it to Marilyn Hose. Junk Up News. Then Fauci should be in prison. 100% Fauci should be in prison. No question. No if, ands, buts, trades, nothing at all. Nope. Prison. Absolutely prison. So here's what I believe. Misinformation is the reason our rights are protected by the First Amendment. Thoughts and opinions
Well,
and
look at all
ideals
the
that you disagree with, that is the reason our rights are protected by the First Amendment.
well the question is, I would say we all should have truth out there, but who is the arbiter of truth?
There you go.
When they're telling you, well, if you get the shot, you won't get it, you won't transmit it.
Here's
Six
the
feet
question.
will keep you safe. Single mask, double mask, triple mask.
Every single person out there, everyone out there, I don't care what your beliefs are, if you're more right, more left, more centrist, more, whatever, wherever you place yourself on any spectrum of ideals and beliefs, ask yourself this: when anyone says anything should be regulated, anything, you have to ask yourself the same question that Rich just asked. Okay, even if we agree that something should be regulated, who's going to regulate it? So
And,
this
and
is
that
this is
even
how just real quick, this is how I ended up eventually getting to the point where I no longer believe in the death penalty. Not because I
Mhm.
don't believe people should be put to death for doing bad shit, because who are we allowing to make the decision of people being put to death? The government. Do you really want to give the United States government, do you really want to give them the ability to make the ultimate decision on if somebody lives or dies, especially when like 1 out of like 8 people are released from death row like every 3 or 4 years? Or no, 1 out of 8, whatever. It was a lot of people. Too many people. I don't want to give any more uh, latitude to the government. Okay. Sorry, words are hard tonight. I don't want to give any more latitude to the government. I don't believe any of them. I don't trust any of them. I don't believe any of them have the ability, the capability, or the right to decide who dies. Now, should people that are doing despicable shit be, brought to justice? Yes. Do you want the government making that decision? Well, okay, DLD, who should be the one? I don't know, but not them. That's all I'm saying.
totally agree.
Yeah. AFT greater than pedos. Poop greater than AFT. Yes. Ting Ting, good to see you. Any more disinformation and Hillary is going to give you shock treatments. Yes. Anthony, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Writers of The Simpsons are mansions. They can't tell the future, but they are really good at creating the reality, giving the appearance they can tell the future. Trump dies while president. Mm.
What?
Honoring intimates. But if you do what is evil, be afraid, for it does not bear the sword in vain. For it is a minister of God, an avenger who brings wrath on the one who practices evil. Romans 13:4b. 13:4b. What?
LSB, whatever standard Bible.
Dark, if you keep them separate, you have a knife company. You could provide an ad or link between the two, though. Good point. Very good point. There are scenarios in which intentionally lying about a fire in a crowded theater and causing a stampede might lead to a disorderly conduct citation or similar charge.
Right, right.
You can absolutely say fire in a crowded theater if there is a fire
That's fine.
in a crowded theater. Let's see. I think there was the non-binding dicta. Even the guy who burned down our house, I think it was by accident, and he needs help. What? Oh, James Lynch. Yeah, I think you mentioned you were going through some shit, bro. Actually, I need to pause real quick. Speaking of going through some shit, let me
Gotta
do
poop?
something real quick. No.
This is poop break?
It's actually something kind of serious. What the hell? Sorry, let me pull this up. Give me one sec. Oh, nice. Thank you. So for you guys that are following Definition Knives, thank you. That is going to be the until the website is launched. That is going to be the place that we're launching. You know which knives are going to be put up for sale and where the whatchamacallits are. The knives are going to be introduced and dropped in and all that. So hang tight. Okay, so let me do this. I think this is super important. I'm going to drop this. So a lot of you guys may or maybe may not know Lynchpin Supply. So if you guys remember the Dogman shirt that Risky Krisky did back in the day, those shirts were done by Lynchpin Supply. And the dude that runs and owns Lynchpin Supply is one of the homies. He's one of us. Straight up Chad, dude is a really great guy. Good man, good Christian. And he's in this YouTube chat that we have. And he had just had a baby on the 12th of September. And here we are. It's the 18th now of September. And he unfortunately has not been able to bring his child home. His son is experiencing some issues that he's going to need probably several surgeries for and some additional time. The child is not able to eat, from what I understand currently. There's some gastrointestinal stuff that needs to be done, maybe some surgeries. I don't know. I've been praying for his son, and I would encourage you guys to pray for his son. They're going to need to come out of their pocket a great deal for this current situation. I couldn't imagine, man, like when my daughter was born, not being able to bring her home, like having to go home without your child after giving birth. Like, oh, dude, I couldn't even imagine that. And I feel for them so much, man. But the thing is, I guess that like he's so humble, he's like not really trying to ask for help, but he was asking for $1,000 to help offset some of the costs that they were going to be coming out of pocket for not only the childbirth but also for taking care of the additional time that he was going to be in the NICU. He's been in the NICU since birth, and that just shows what kind of person he is. But I will tell you right now, they're going to need way more than $1,000. He's already been in there for, basically like almost a week. And there's no telling how long he's going to need to be in there. and I'm encouraging you guys to, if you can, pray for his son. I've been asked not to share his son's name, but God will know, okay? And God knows your heart. So if you could pray for Linchpin Supply, his son, that was born on the 12th. And if you guys are in a position where you can give, I would encourage you guys to give and just put something on there, just showing some love. Feel free to say like DLD sent me, so he knows like what communities are out there, doing what we can to support him and his family. You don't need to. I'm just saying
Yeah.
if you choose to. Um,
So Crump, I reported on this earlier.
oh, did you share it?
No, that's something else. Another story. I don't want to talk. I don't want to do what I always
Okay.
do. We have a
Oh, I
conversation.
was like, what? Did
Yeah,
you
no.
did you mention this on your show or
No, I didn't.
no?
I was concentrating on the show.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. Um, look, I believe a large group of people that are all committed to the same thing, that pray for the same thing, that absolutely Range Minded Podcast. I can testify that prayers work, bro. Absolutely. So I wanted to share with you guys. I put the link in chat. Unfortunately, he is using communist GoFundMe. I was tempted to make excuse me, to make a give send go for him and his wife and son, but um, I don't want to overstep. I just wanted to share this just so you guys had access to it. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up, hit him up, and just show him some love. Let him know you're thinking about him and praying for him. Honoring intimates, beloved, I pray that in all respects that you may prosper and be in good health. Third John, thank you. Have you talked to Hoover lately? How's he holding up in there?
No, I haven't talked
Man,
to Matt in a very long time. I mean,
yeah,
we'll message. We'll send emails back and forth. But yeah, he called me. I'm thinking it was like January, February last time I actually talked to him on the phone.
yeah. I haven't talked to him on the phone in ages. We talk to Erica way more often than
Yeah,
anyone
and I
else.
think
But
probably last time maybe I think we had a call going between Dark, myself, Erica, and Matt.
hmm
Like last time we probably talked.
yeah, which was a while back. But yeah, I mean, he's sharing messages with Erica. She's doing videos and including messages from him, which basically are scripts like written by him. I mean, they're emails. He's telling stories through the email system that they give him, because apparently when you go to prison, you have tablets and you can like watch movies and and all that. Minuteman for Jesus, James Lynch, Lawfully Armed, and Detective John Kimball. Thank you guys for asking. Um, yeah, Lightning McQueen, free CRS. Hell yeah, appreciate you. I don't know if I said what's up, Lightning McQueen, bro. Great to see you, Chinamimba. I'm not sure if I greeted you earlier. But yeah, man, I think he's holding up as well as he can. Justin is about to get out, bro. Justin is about to be a free man, which is huge, huge. So that's awesome. And hopefully the government doesn't try to pull some effery that changes that, knock on wood. But he's still got some time, man. It sucks. I cannot believe that they do this. They pull Poochie. I'm just blown away that, people that are literally running around breaking the law, they're getting released the next day, like literally with illegal firearms, machine guns, narcotics, and they're getting released. But, one man who has non-machine guns is arrested for a machine gun like this. It blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. Department of Injustice, facts. Facts. Yeah. How does the guy making the machine guns get out before the guy who advertised them? So with that,
Well, no, he isn't,
um,
basically.
yeah, Justin
Justin's been
was
in jail for
in.
2 years before the
Yeah,
trial.
yeah. So he was literally sitting in there. You know that whole thing about like you're guaranteed a speedy trial. That all. Yeah, no, that's all fake. The whole civil rights thing. Your natural rights protected by the Constitution. Like that's not real in America. So unfortunately, he was sitting in jail for over 24 months while they were, I guess, figuring out what they were gonna charge. He wasn't convicted. How
Right.
could they do that, bro? That is a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
Yeah. And there's no reason Justin shouldn't have been in jail they should have released him on bond.
for sure. Yeah, there's no reason that any of them. Tactical Muffin Top, what's up, bro? Um, man, um, such a shame, dude. I just feel terrible for him and his whole family. And it has not been easy for Erica at all. Luckily, there's been a
No.
bunch of solid people in the community that have helped a tremendous amount. Like, y'all don't even know. I know a lot of you guys see, like, you know, the contributions and the GoFundMe's and all that, and but it is it's not what it seems. Um, When once a republic is corrupted, there is no possibility of remedying any of the growing evils, but by removing the corruption and restoring its lost principles. Thomas Jefferson. Mm.
Wow.
Tyranny. Facts. Assassin was caught with an actual machine gun, not a tin plate. What assassin was caught with a machine
Yes.
gun?
Well, the perp going after Trump in the past had a machine gun, and they just dropped the
Oh yeah,
charge.
yeah. Back,
That was
back.
the weapon of mass destruction.
Which is kind of stupid. A weapon of mass destruction is not a machine gun, and a machine gun is not a weapon of mass destruction. I
He
just
also
think
had a high power rifle.
high powered rifle, 7.62 by 39, boy, that thing is woo high powered. I mean,
High power.
I understand that. I always like looked at the high power pistol, and I'm like, really? Like, what's so high power about it? It's a 9 millimeter, like it's crazy what they name shit. Um,
Hmm.
yes, he is a
Well, my
prohibited
favorite
person.
was it was an AK style SKS.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's funny, dude, because you would think that if they just made like murder illegal that day, that he probably would not have done that,
Hmm.
you know.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I don't think they think like that, Make murder illegal, make ceramic tiles illegal, no more shopping at Home Depot, illegal. 4-1 a can, jail, you know. That's literally that's what we said earlier. Like
Yeah. Intermediate
intermediate,
cartridge.
yeah, intermediate cartridge. Yeah, it was a Bubba at SKS. Yes, it was. Absolutely. Actually, when we went on the um so I just was that yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday was it Tuesday? Yeah.
You're on Hank Strange.
Yesterday I went on the Hank Strange show. It's been a crazy few days, all right. Yesterday I went on the Hank Strange show, and Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms, shout out to you, Walter. He busted out an SKS, a Russian SKS, and then he also busted out another SKS boasting a TAPCO Intrafuse stock system. I was like, I remember those days. I still got a bunch of TAPCO AK mags. I think I have a couple TAPCO AR mags, but those suck.
So my SKS has a ATI stock on it. That
Oh,
holds telescopes, pistol grip.
the Archangel ATI stuff. That is terrible, dude. I'm sorry. No, I can't see you, dude. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
but
It was
that
the
was
same.
my New York gun.
Oh,
That was legal in New York.
did you buy that in New York?
Yes, yeah, 10 round mag, fixed mag.
Straight to jail. Form 1 suppressor, straight to jail. You want a tax stamp for that can? Straight to jail. TMFA
So
Hall, what's up, bro?
I had this guy on that's got a business 3D printing suppressors on a bamboo,
Yeah.
and
Hold on.
I'm like,
Hold on. I'm sorry. I got to stop you. When you started laughing in the beginning, was that because of my comment?
oh wait, which comment was that?
Like, dude, you got a pirate on your show? How did you do that?
No, I didn't even see that comment.
Oh, dude, because like right after I put it, like 10 seconds after I hit, hit submit, send, whatever, you started laughing and like you couldn't get it back together to keep the show going. I figured it was what I said, but I was like, dude,
Oh,
how'd you get a pirate on your show? That's awesome. Sorry, please continue.
I didn't see. That would have killed me if I.
That's-
All right, so what you guys don't know is when any of us are on a show and we're not together, we're texting each other fucked up stuff to make each other laugh.
Oh yeah, that was good. I also try to be helpful too, you know. I try to be helpful. So hold on. Was what I text you helpful?
Yeah, the one thing I saw, but if
Yeah.
I saw the pirate one, I don't think I would have been able to keep it together.
It was like right when he came on too. You're like, all right, let's go ahead and bring on the guest. I was like,
Oh no,
yo.
I legit, I think I only saw your second text message,
Oh no,
and I didn't see the pirate.
it was in chat. I put it in
Oh, it
chat.
was in chat.
Yes. That's
Oh
why it was
no,
so
then I
funny.
totally missed it. Oh, okay.
I think everyone missed it because I just, you know, it was just one of
Well,
those things.
I've been talking to the guy on the phone, so I didn't know what he looked like.
So so how surprised were you? And I'm not throwing shade, but it's hilarious because it's not every day that like you meet somebody and they're wearing an eye patch. So like,
Right. I'm like, hey, Dan Crenshaw, how's it going?
did you
No, I
say
didn't say
that?
that.
Oh
No,
my
I didn't.
goodness. I could so picture you saying that. Rich is like a pro at saying shit that
So,
like the absolute worst timing and the worst
yeah,
thing to
that's my
say
superpower.
ever. Yeah, like I don't even want to give examples because it's just terrible. Like there's I can't even say it. I can't even say it. I don't even think I can give
No,
any
all right,
examples.
I'll give you the most benign example.
Oh
I
god.
have
What you think is
I
benign.
always say, like, yo
Oh,
homie to
yeah.
Dark,
Or
to
to
Joe,
Crump, to
to
yeah,
Crump.
anybody.
And then I say it to Devin from Trenchwork Chronicles. He's like, you say that to your white friends? I'm like, every day.
Like, actually, yes. Yo homie. But it's funny because you're a really white guy saying yo homie in a really white way. So he's probably like, yo, dude, what the hell? Like, are you putting this act on for me? Rich is like, no, I just say that all the time to everyone. You know, Rich sold his SKS on Saturday. Dude, yes, when I saw the eye patch, I was like, yo, oh, I gotta say something, dude. Like when he came up on the show, were you like, yo, whoa? Or did you just ah? Dude, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Okay. I'll say it. So we're on a live stream. Me and Rich. And I am so glad somebody else brought this up. And me and Rich are the only two white people on a stream with like 9 people. Okay. And they're talking about their friend that had passed away. And in a very like serious manner, right? And Rich had just come on, so he wasn't really able to like take the temperature of the room or anything like that. And he's like, the person talking was like, yeah, so and so had passed away. And he's like, Rich is like, yeah, did he know Obama's chef? And everyone's like, no, no. And or no, did you mention Obama's chef or the swim team guy?
I'm
Oh
like,
no.
I think I said, was he Obama's chef?
Yeah, was he Obama's chef? And then everyone answered like seriously because it was a serious moment. And they're like, no, 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 no. He was just like I literally was like, if you watch like my name where the little icon is, like immediately I was like, I just
You're on mute.
muted immediately. I was like, dude, he's yes, cold-blooded. He just doesn't feel it, man. He's like Rich, especially Crump. Crump does not have that thing where he's like, I feel your uncomfort right now or discomfort right now. Like you're uncomfortable right now. He doesn't know, right? So like, like when someone came on the show and he's like, "Oh yeah, so tell me about the time you beat your wife." I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" It was bad. Yeah, Rich isn't that bad, but he's known to throw some zingers out there when the time is right. Rich is a white ghetto dude from the trailer parks. He knows what's up. We've all eaten spam sandwiches from
Wait.
time to time.
I hope you guys don't think I do this for your entertainment. I do it for my own entertainment.
Yeah. So the live stream was like an Oreo. It wasn't even an Oreo, dude. It was like a fudge Oreo with 2 white sprinkles. That's what it was. Phone died, but they don't want people like us being rich. Is that a double entendre?
Me? They don't want you being me?
I guess not. I don't know. Let's do a quick commercial break.
This shit's gonna blow up.
No, it won't blow.
All right, for sure.
Is that like a Mazda Miata differential, independent rear suspension differential? What are we talking
Probably.
about?
I'm gonna guess it's like a Honda S2000. Something really stupid and bro, you know. That's what I would guess. All right, we're gonna need to
Nobody's
bring this
commented about my
to
dog. Nobody's commented.
dude, you missed all the people. You were holding up the dog when people were
Oh.
commenting. Everyone was like,
I missed it.
doggo,
Oh, okay.
dog, doggy, doggo. Um,
Yeah.
I could
This dog
actually
doesn't
go
go
back
more than
here.
2 feet from me.
Does the dog swim, Rich?
Not she swims, but she doesn't want to.
Beautiful doggy, Rick.
I had her in the pool and she did not like it.
New doggo?
Yeah. So this is the
Doggy.
last dog that was at my father-in-law's. So we had to put down one of his. We took it in. One we took in like 2 years ago. Another one we took in over the late spring or whatever, and we had to finally put it down. And this one we had to take it when he passed.
I'm sorry. I laughed at the wrong time. I'm sorry. I just read handsome dog. What that's a really weird thing to say, Vulcan Rumble. What a handsome dog.
She's a good-looking doggy.
Yeah, but handsome?
Yeah. So she looks like a Basenji. And let's see. Oh gosh. I was told that the DNA, from the DNA, they said that she's what is it, rat terrier, something other terrier, Chihuahua, in
And
Min
Gabriel, what up?
and Razor JB. He's like, no, that dog is Basenji. He's like, those DNA tests are worthless.
Yeah. I've heard that too. I'm sorry, Vulcan. I'm not trying to talk smack. I was just saying that was a very interesting choice of words. My dog man just moved to Ohio. That dog definitely doesn't want to go to Springfield, Ohio. Absolutely. Fabulous dog. That looks like such a delicious dog. All right, let's go
Tasty.
ahead and what a tasty looking dog. All right, let's go ahead and bring this to an end. So, first off, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you so much. It's been a blast. This will be my last stream forever
Forever.
until Thursday.
Until Thursday.
Yeah. Yep. I just want to say thank you all so
Thursday, are we
much.
going to make the complete Anderson announcement, not just the partial Anderson announcement?
Yeah, we should probably actually. What do you think? Should we do it now? How about this? Rock, paper, scissors, best 2 out of 3.
All right, when are we shooting?
Now we got to do rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. And don't try no
Okay,
delay
rock,
shit. All right.
paper,
Hold on.
scissors.
Ready?
I psyop my daughter on this, and I got her to do what I wanted.
I believe that. All right. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors,
Rock,
shoot.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, come on. That's so delayed. Hold on. All right. Ready? Go.
Ready?
Rock,
Paper,
scissors. Dude, I don't
scissors,
trust this at
shoot.
all. Just close your eyes and we'll do it all at the same time.
Okay. Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot.
scissors, shoot. Oh, you win.
All right. Well, no, I said best 2 out of 3.
2 out
all
of
right,
3.
ready?
All right.
Yeah. All right. Rock,
All right,
paper,
close my eyes. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh!
You won again. You win.
All right. So, yes, let's talk about it. Go ahead, Rich.
So we're going to be doing Anderson.
Sorry, that was an accident.
Yeah, I know. We're going to be doing Anderson upper and lower receivers with the AR-10, and so we're going to be basically doing big bore Anderson builds. We're trying to figure out the qualifications on judging the winner.
Well,
Because
we're
the
doing
last
big
build
bore
we did.
pistols. Big bore pistols.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I know what I'm doing. I'm not telling anyone.
But so that's the other thing. We're not telling anyone. We're not showcasing whose gun is what because we don't want to make it like a popularity contest where so usually we do like the lightest AR-15, the shortest AR-15, the like something very easy like a metric where there's clearly a winner, right? This one we don't really have like a metric of the shortest
I think
big
the metric
borest.
should be, part of the entry is like who has 5,000 subs or more.
Well, I mean, I think by then both Joe and I will likely have 5,000 subscribers. I think tonight,
And if
I
you
could
don't, you
get,
should be DQ'd. I think if you don't have 5K subs,
I mean,
you should be DQ'd.
I'm good with that because I'll put out 2 shorts a day up until November. So
Well,
okay,
wonder who
so
does.
you're looking back at like the other build projects, right? Like there was a metric of like this person won because of this, right? The Geisley Super Duty contest was like people were
Popular.
voting on guns because of, how pretty they looked or whose they belonged to or whatever. It was kind of a not, clear metric, right? It was like, which one do you like better? And we also didn't have a budget. So, like Crump had like way more stuff. He had a suppressor, he had like all this stuff. So, like, it wasn't exactly like the most fair because there's no very clear metric just to say, okay, this one wins
Ooh,
because of this, right?
that
So, like,
reminds me. Never mind.
what?
I just thought about something.
I bet you did. I know you so well that I just thought about what you thought of.
No, you didn't. I can
Carb-
guarantee you
carbon-
didn't think about what I thought about.
Carbon
And it
fiber
has nothing
nylon.
to do with the suppressor.
Carbon fiber nylon.
No,
Really?
no. Yeah, seriously, no.
The first thing I thought of was
No.
you getting Captain Pirate Pants to to print you a 458 SOCOM can or something like that. Sorry.
No,
So these are all big bore pistols, y'all. So basically anything
but I
30
did
cal
ask,
and
but
up.
no.
30 cal and up. Okay. So what I would like to do is identify metrics, and they're like, well, we'll do accuracy. To me, that's way too subjective. They're like, well, we'll do the shortest with the biggest bore. But if we do that, then everyone will just do 50 Beowulf with short barrels.
Right,
You know what I mean? So,
right. Yeah, I'm not doing that. If that's part of it, I'm just, you know,
but there's no way, like, so what makes a person win? And I know it's like, well, winning doesn't matter. I know, but it's a contest, right? So, like,
I think we probably should come up with I mean there probably should be voting based on looks. I would say.
okay, so like,
Would be one category.
okay, so voting based on looks, and you guys will not know whose gun belongs to who. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so
I
it's going to
think
be
like a
all anonymous
20-yard accuracy shoot should be a metric, or could it be a possible metric?
that they could vote on. So which one is the most accurate at 20 yards or whatever. So like you could win the accuracy one, and then win the popularity contest one, and then
And I
win
was
the
thinking about a
shortest.
build video, like who, like maybe a build video and a shoot video. Who has the best build and shoot video, which might be tough, keeping it agnostic.
Yeah, that would be really difficult to do. I mean, we could do who has the shortest one, who has the biggest bore, who has the most accurate out of all of them, and then who has the most, like, voted for out of all of them, and take those 4, maybe a 5th one, and then out of those 5, whoever has the most points wins. But even accuracy, like, I could just have shitty ammo one day, or have the
Yeah,
wrong ammo weight,
but
or
I think that's
you know,
part of it is knowing what ammo gives you accuracy.
yeah. Largest deck, that's a good idea.
Crump's deck is big, but it's synthetic.
Yeah, it's not real. It's the Matrix
And
deck.
I've been on it.
Yeah. Most of these
Well,
people.
I've been on Crump's deck. I've been on Dark's deck. I've actually been on Walter's front deck,
Yeah.
but I haven't been to Joe's house. So
He has a very little deck.
yeah.
His deck is actually smaller than mine. I mean, we could all send each other deck pics and compare, but his is more like a patio.
What was the last deck joke that we talked
The ones that we just did.
about? No, there was some recently we talked about a deck joke.
I don't know. What deck joke are you referring to?
I don't remember.
Well, then what was the significance of it?
I thought we were going to include something about decks in the packaging for definition knives.
I don't know about that, but I did in the stickers that go on the boxes, it's gonna say
Your mom's box.
the journalist, the co-pilot, the dark one, the birdshot, the Boyd, or other, because we have other knives. 8CR13 MOV steel, D2 tool steel, 440 steel, your mom's box, other. So on every one, it'll say, like, let's say someone buys a journalist, it'll say like the journalist will be checked, and then the steel type will be checked, and then in a different color, your mom's box will be checked, because it's a box. So it's just funny to put your mom's box on that. So we had to do that. That was a necessity. Uh, so okay, so I still like I don't feel like there's a very clear like metric of like this is the shortest, this is the lightest, this is the whatever ist, right? Like um You know, like if we were building like the Glock with the fastest splits or whatever, that's very subjective to the shooter, right? Unless all four of us get to shoot each one, it's like impossible to say like, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? So
Yep.
it's difficult to say like you know, I don't know. It's difficult to say. Um let's see. I don't want a recycled box. Don't worry, these are not recycled. We're actually putting, dude, if you guys knew the amount of work we were putting into the packaging and the foam, like we're literally getting the foam lasered. Like it 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 is an obnoxious oh fuck the foam. I made progress with it today, but I didn't seal the
Close the
deal on
deal.
it. Yeah, I made oh, damn it. We have to do that after this. There's so much. I got a whole stack of orders over there. I got stuff with the stuff. I got things over here near the stuff, and I got stuff and things, ink, triggers, the shocker. Ah,
You mean stink? How come this doesn't focus ever?
I
You got
just
stink? You
yeah.
got double stink.
I got double stink. Did you not get double
I got
stink?
single stink. I didn't get double stink. I just got single stink.
How come they're not together? There you go. Same
And
Z's.
I didn't get a T-shirt. You
You
got a
didn't get a
T-shirt, right?
T-shirt? What?
Nah, maybe they're sending it to me. It's separate.
Probably not. But I will say for $80, the shocker trigger is probably the best fast moving trigger you can get for the price. I'm just saying.
Well, it's not really a trigger.
I mean, it's a
It's a
trigger
trigger
cover.
accessory.
Yeah. Triggers and trigger accessories. So this is the flat face trigger. Which one did you get? The roundy or the flatty?
I think I got the flat.
So this is the flat trigger. So you take out your nice. So you take out your trigger guard and then
Guard.
you slide this over it. And then for all you paintballers out there, you're gonna know you basically do and you get 2-for-1 scenario. And they're like literally $80. Like this is such a coolest thing. And do you know who makes these?
No.
Do you know who makes these for Stuff and Things Inc?
No. The ironic thing would be Franklin Armory, but
No, the Amish.
what?
The Amish make these. The Amish. How dope is that, dude? Anyway, check them out. If you guys do me a favor, go follow Stuff and Things Inc. on
Oh yeah.
on
I
Instagram.
actually
Tell
dropped
them,
a Stuff and Things video today.
oh, did you?
Coincidentally.
I
Yes,
have
yes.
not done, look, I feel terrible. I got triggers from Stuff and Things and I didn't drop anything. I have not posted on Instagram in months, which is not like
Well,
me.
I did unboxing, so I'm covered. And
So I did show these like 100 times, but I haven't done an
yeah,
actual video
that's always
for
good.
them.
But yeah, I ought to drop that. Ooh, maybe I should put that on my Anderson front line.
So I was thinking the same thing. I also got the Anderson Frontline 11.5-inch pistol. Let me just say I'm extremely impressed with the Anderson Frontline AR series. That ish
Huh?
is like it's whatever you have in your mind about what Anderson is. Get your hands on a Frontline for like $600 to $700, maybe $600 to $800, depending on which one you choose. Dude, game changer. You will never call them any kind of pony ever again. I'll tell you that ish right
I
there.
call them the economy equine.
Nice. I like that. And you know what? I'll say this for those of you guys out there that don't know, as we in this live stream, I want to say this. So Anderson Manufacturing caught word that their local police agencies, sheriff's offices were having their deputy sheriffs literally purchase their own long guns for duty carry, right? For duty. And they had heard about that and they were like, well, that's kind of shitty. That sucks. So they're ended up with a bunch of shitty rifles that are all of them are inconsistent. All of them have different guns. So they ended up taking their Anderson stuff because they manufacture everything in house, and they beefed up the gas system. They beefed up the gas block, the gas tube, and the BCG, and they manufactured this line. I think it was called like the Defender series, which was in that moment specifically geared for the law enforcement in their 2 counties, and they helped them get crazy good pricing on a very good duty grade gun that was affordable. And because it had been so successful with these 2 counties, they had said, "You know what? We're gonna offer these for sale for, civilians," right? Obviously, I'm not trying to make it seem like, they were doing anything like, only for law enforcement, but they started with that idea, and then, they said, "Let's make them for civilians, and we'll call them the front line." And dude, it is like night and day. When you handle, an Anderson, you know, you may not feel like it's the, you know, top of the line gun, but the front line is effing solid. What do you think about yours, Rich?
I like it. I mean, look, it isn't a Super Duty. That I
It
gotta
is not.
say, as until I got one in my hands, I was like, oh,
Yeah, it is it
I
is
was
not
like
a Super Duty.
crapping on it. But the Anderson Frontline is a solid freaking gun.
Tis. It indeed is not a Gisley Super Dookie. For sure, for sure. However, for what it is and the price that it deuces on PSA, and, the first thing I'm gonna do is run it and beat the shit out of it and, just, see how it runs. No free guns. This is such bullshit. Dude, the dog's like, "Help me." I know, right?
Well, all right, we actually did get the Frontlines for free. So
We did.
you,
Yeah,
me, and Joe got
yeah.
the Frontlines for free.
But they sent it and said,
So
"Test it out. Get a feel for them, run
mhm,
them, and let us know what your thoughts are, and let us know if you think
mhm,
anything needs to be improved." Like they're not just
mhm.
like, "Oh, you're my buddy, so I'm gonna give you a free gun." I mean, they expect us to evaluate them, get back with them, and then
Yep,
also
yep.
post content on it and share that with our audiences too. Our viewers, like, yeah, you guys are the most important like critics of all of this shit. Everything that we do, everything we talk about. So, dude, Black Diamond Guns and
Gosh,
Gear, tell them that, you're willing to, take it, run it, see how it runs. I'll tell you what, guess what? Through this, they found an issue because Joe picked the
mhm,
11.5-inch front line. I picked the 11.5-inch front line because I have an ass load of 10.5-inch and 10.3-inch 5.56 guns and 14.5 and like whatever, but I had no 11.5-inch guns. So I was like, okay, I'll do the 11.5-inch. Well, Joe got the 11.5-inch first, and they found a flaw in their 11.5-inch gas systems. Joe sent his 11.5-inch back, and then they literally like changed and revamped their gas system based off of Joe having his and having some failures. So they're totally willing to take feedback and make changes to their shit based on performance, which is super dope.
mhm,
So
mhm.
PSA does make an 11.5 as well. But from
And
what I've
actually,
seen,
so Shooting Gallery Joe has a
mhm,
video about shooting it and about the customer service response. So he
that's right. Yeah.
details all of
Yeah.
that.
And he actually sent his 11.5-inch back and had it back in hand in like under a week. Whereas maybe something else that he had to return has been gone for over 3 months, and there's no word back
And
from the
so
company.
Joe's done, armory work at a retail store. So he sent
Mhm.
a lot of customer guns back to
Yeah,
places and, got super treatment from Anderson. It,
yeah.
look, so the funny thing is, for 2 years, I've been trying to get a hold of Kyle at Anderson.
Yeah.
And I had sent him messages back in the day, and it's just so Kyle's a cool guy, and Kyle knows like all of the gun tubers I know, like
Hmm.
Rogue Banshee, Ron Wayne, um,
Yeah.
why am I blanking? So it's like there isn't a gun tuber I know that hasn't worked with Anderson,
Yeah. All
and
the homies.
Kyle's a great guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm honestly,
I
I'm
mean,
pumped. Right.
even getting our guns, the frag out guns, in the booth at Goals was so
Yep.
freaking cool.
Yeah, and they're totally open to ideas. They took the guns and put them up and put frag out on blast. And he said
Yeah,
that like he is certain that he has gotten business because of that, which is super cool. And it's just good to help out the homies, you know. If we can help
and
out Anderson and help out frag out and
hmm
potentially
hmm
even help out like in this case, if they're selling 11.5s to people that are depending on it to potentially save their life, well, yeah, then you know, making changes to make a gas system more consistent and reliable, that's good shit. And, we get to run the guns and test them. Like, guys, it's funny when people say, like, oh, well, you got a free gun. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to put almost $500 worth of ammo through it,
right.
to to run the shit. So I mean, like, it's not
I'm not going to
exactly
say
free.
who, but there was a company. They sent me a gun, a 9 mil pistol, and I got like 100 or so rounds through it when at the height of the ammo shortage, and I had two failure to extracts, and I'm like, I just gave the gun back to him. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to spend any more money on ammo, and I wasn't going to get a free gun either. I'm like, I don't want to spend any more ammo, money on ammo for this gun.
Dude, I've turned down more stuff than I've accepted. And I don't think people realize how when you do this and you get even a small amount of views, all these companies hit you up. Chinese companies hit you up.
Oh,
Smaller
jeez.
company. Oh, the Chinese companies are funny. We find your content and we like you so much. We specifically like copy and paste this video. And then it's like,
We loved you a long time.
we want to send you this bipod and this blue laser. And it's like, yeah, no, no, thank you. Appreciate it. Please pick 3 things. Okay, fine. I'll pick these 3. Pick anything except
No, no
that one.
available.
Yeah. It's
But
like, dude,
no
it's a joke.
available.
Dude, all like I did accept one thing from a Chinese company, and it was the like one of the Aimpoint T1 micro clones from somebody's gonna remember. I'm not. It wasn't Monstrum, it wasn't, whatever. What was the company? I'm totally forgetting. Someone else is gonna say it. I don't remember, but, it was actually I was really, really impressed for, like, 6 no, not a Pinty, good guess, though. For, like, $60, it was an Aimpoint T1 micro clone with a high mount, a low mount, a kill flash, extra batteries, like, everything you could ever imagine. Bikini covers, like, I was actually really blown away, and it's still running, it's still working, but, oh, here's the other thing, I keep thinking of stuff, to bring up. So, I'm editing a video now, and this has happened constantly where I edit a video for the Shadow Systems pistol because a lot of you guys were asking, like, "Is Shadow Systems crap or, like, what's the deal?" So here's the situation. So I bought a Shadow Systems last Black Friday, October of last year. And the reason I bought it was because so many people were talking about shadow systems, and the question kept coming up of if you can get a Glock for $500, but shadow systems are, you know, 889, 989, 1089, like in that price range, is it worth it?
No.
And then, Glock MOS, for six and a quarter, 625 or whatever, is $1,000 shadow systems worth it? So I had the same question, right? And I love the grip and grip angle and the way that the Shadow Systems frames feel in my hand. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get one for you guys to be able to, to kind of take the journey with me and figure out if it's worth it or not. So I bought a Shadow Systems XR920 Combat. Like I bought it with my money. I did get a stupid deal on it. And I didn't get a stupid deal because like I have a YouTube channel. I just came across a Black Friday deal. So I bought it and I said, from the box, I'm going to take this thing out the box and hard, run it hard and put it up wet. No cleaning, no lube, no maintenance, no nothing at all. I'm going to run the shit out of it and see when it fails. And aside from one little issue that never a malfunction at all so far, not one malfunction. The last update was a little over 1,300 rounds. I am now at like 1,580 rounds through it. And I just don't get to shoot as much as I used to nowadays. So I'm at almost 1,600 rounds. And aside from, I thought it was a burr on the rear rail. I think it was actually a piece of like a casing or projectile or something. A tiny little burr from a casing or something flew back into that area, and it dug the shit out of between the rail and the slide rail, and it like dug it to like where it was raw steel. And then I took it home, disassembled it. That was at like round 648, 649, and 650. But it was still running. It was still running the whole time, zero malfunctions. So I took it back home, took it apart, did not clean, lube it, or maintain it at all, put it back together, and it started moving freely again. So it was just kind of moving like sludgy before. And it was that whatever item stuck in the slide rails. So I took it back, put another couple hundred rounds through it, then another couple hundred rounds through it, and so on and so on. So every time I go shooting, I put around a couple 200, 250 rounds through it. And I've just been shooting the piss out of it. But I have not published a video on it yet. I just talked to you guys about it. So here's my opinion so far. So far, zero malfunctions, but I would also expect a Glock to not malfunction at under 2,000 rounds with no cleaning, maintenance, or oil or anything at all. And the only thing that I would say is superior to a Glock on that firearm at all, the grip and the angle, and to me, it feels better and it shoots better, and I prefer it. But the gun is much lighter, so follow-up shots and recoil control is slightly different. I mean, like a smidge different, but it's a 9mm. Let's be honest. So then, looking at every single aspect of the gun, what is superior to the Glock? On face value of like the operation of the gun, nothing. Nothing is superior to the Glock at all. There is absolutely no reason to purchase a Shadow Systems over a Glock, in my opinion, unless you're looking at optics mounting. If you're looking at a Gen 5 MOS, I don't think the Shadow Systems mounting is that much superior to claim a premium that is nearly twice the cost of the gun. However, I will say this. When they were created, they fixed a problem with the Glocks that had been just a huge problem in the industry, which is if you look at the top of a Glock slide and you just put two holes in it and some recoil bosses, then when you screw your optic in, the problem is that the screw sometimes, usually, goes down into the ejector, extractor plunger.
Extractor.
Yeah, and then what happens is it basically turns your Glock into a blowback pistol, and you have malfunctions and issues, and people go and they install optics on their shit, and they don't run it, they don't test it, and you end up with a lot of problems. So with this Gen 5, the MOS cuts, that changed a lot of things to where you don't run into those issues that you did with like Gen 3s and Gen 4s. With so what Shadow Systems did is they took the plunger and spring for the extractor and they captured it and moved it forward to where you don't have that issue. So the mounting system on a Shadow Systems, the screws go down into basically the bottom of the effing slide, and you can torque that mofo down like crazy, and you have an optic that's going to be on there forever. It will never shear off. It will never, you'll never have the problems that we once had with Glocks. But then Glock came out with the MOS system, and it basically was like, okay, well then there's really no difference. The MOS system is more expensive. Like a good deal on a Glock MOS is like $6.25. If you're building one out and you're just buying the upper in LPK, you're going to pay for it. It's expensive. But I cannot find a reason to say that a Shadow Systems is better and demands a premium that is nearly twice the price of a Glock, or even, for that matter, $300 more than a Glock. Would you concur with that?
Sure. Would it be bad if I took my ATI SKS stock and hydro dipped it in some sort of MAGA?
No, not at all. I think it's a great idea. I also, just for the record, I sent Rich a Shadow Systems DP920, which is the Glock 17 option, for like
I just bid
400
on it.
and did you really?
I
For like
just bid on.
Did you actually just bid on it?
Yes.
Are you joking?
No, I'm serious. Don't tell anybody.
I was gonna say,
Don't tell anybody.
I mean, they're not gonna be able to find it. On a particular platform that most of you guys don't know about, for like $419 or something like that. What's it going for?
$420.99.
$420.99. So now I'm gonna go bid on it
$40 shipping.
just to drive Rich's price up. There's actually another one that I found on there too for the same price. Now this is the foundation model, but it's still a Shadow Systems Glock 17 with the like most comfortable grip in existence. Really, what I want, honestly, dude, if I could have any gun, any Glock style firearm right now that I can literally shoot like a laser, like I would let somebody pick 2 of my Glocks from my collection if they would get me a DR920P. The DR920P is a Glock 17. It's the size of a Glock 34, but it's a Glock 17 with a compensator that is like built into the system that has the front sight moved all the way up to the front of the compensator. Like your sight radius is so crazy. When I shoot that thing, I can literally just sink bullets in the same effing hole. It is insanity. Like I would give for that Shadow Systems. Yes, it's worth it. Would I drop $1,000 on it? Fuck no, absolutely not. Would I trade $1,000 or more worth of Glock shit for it? Yes, absolutely. So if anyone out there wants to get a DR920P sent to my FFL, I'll send 2 Glocks of your choice from my from my Glock collection out to the FFL. 420 DJ Play Nice. What's up, brother? Yeah, we got to go ahead and wrap up. So let's do this. I haven't been able to do everything that I've wanted to do, all the updates to DLD hardware. I'm going to be posting something called the Patriot Packs, where I've noticed a lot of people are buying like 2 single pin jigs for the bridge frames. So I don't want them to have to drop an ass load of money. And if they're already going to buy one, maybe I could help encourage people to buy 2 by putting a Patriot Pack out there. And because they're $25 each, that's not cheap. So I'm thinking about doing 2 of them for like $15 also, basically adding $10. So for $35 you can get 2 of them. So I'm going to do that. I got to put a bunch of night vision stuff up on my website. I got to put so much stuff I just have not been able to do, and I got a bunch of stuff that I'm personally selling that I want to upload to the DLD hardware garage sale or yard sale, DLD yard sale, DLD garage sale, whatever it is, on my website. So I'll be doing that soon. I've created the categories. I just have not had the time to actually go in and upload all the shit. So sorry, but I appreciate you guys. Rich, you want to start to take them out, and then we'll wrap up.
Well, okay, folks, you can find me at flyingrich.com, Flying Rich Firearms, and Flying Rich.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
Sorry. So I promise I will not do it again.
Yeah.
No, I really won't. I really won't.
And Flying Rich Official on Instagram. And don't forget Definition Knives on the grams. Let me grab the link and drop it.
Yeah, grab that. Grab that. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, check out Definition Knives, guys. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to end it all. Like, meaning the company, you know.
No.
I'm just kidding. I know, look, the quality of these blades and the price of these blades, this is what you guys should be getting from Benchmade. But unfortunately, I guess there's going to be a point where I can't say the shit that I'm saying about Benchmade. Like, I bring it up because this is where the company was birthed. It was birthed by me getting pissed off about how expensive knives like Benchmades are. But I want a roller lock blade with high quality steel, with, you know, blue hardware and you know, carbon fiber and stuff like that. But I don't want to pay $329 because you say that it's made in the USA, which is bullshit, because it's not. It's purchased. And what did somebody say? Global
Global sourcing of materials.
yeah, global sourcing of materials. You buy your shit from China, Japan, and Taiwan, and that's okay. Just say it, right? All of our knives literally have the great state of China engraved on it. This one doesn't because it's a sample, but you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's where all this came from. And then it was like, we should do a run of knives for us. And then it was like, yeah, we should do it and like make them available to everyone. Like, this could be like a thing where we save everyone money, and also like us being able to like literally just come up with our own knives, and we're gonna do very
That's cool.
small runs. Yeah, dude, I'm pumped about that. That's gonna be like, these are basically like, okay, so we are picking from like a Subway selection. Like, if you think of like Chipotle or Subway, you're like, okay, I like that combination with this and that, but I want to do this, you know, that, like, you know, you're picking from things that exist, right? Um, but these other knives that we're doing, which is probably going to be one, maybe two drops a year, will be one run of X amount of knives, and that's it forever. There will never be any more for the rest of forever. And if you get them, they're numbered 1 through X amount, and that is it. And when those go for sale, those are sold, then those will never come out ever again for the rest of forever. And the two knives that we've already got in that realm are going to be like tits. And then we already got 24 other ones already selected and ready to go for production and lasering and all that. We're going to come out with flippers, fixed blade fighting knives, like all sorts of shit. Eventually OTFs as well. And Ron Wayne, brother, he must have just heard you talking about him. The end. Da da da. Yes, the end. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. So, guys, if you're here, I just want to say thank you so much. We still got 50 people in here after almost 3 hours. That's insane. Y'all are crazy. Don't forget, while I have you guys here, that take advantage if you're looking for a really good, really high quality OTF knife that is not $500. This is on Tac Knives website right now for $99. This is the Prism, and this is the same quality as their, you know, high quality Tac knives, and it's just I'm really surprised they're selling it for $99. D2 tool steel, crazy crisp action, excellent pocket clip, and it's just super high quality, $99. But remember, if you use code DARK, you get 20% off. So if you're looking to get a really high quality OTF for $60 basically, check it out, tackknivesusa.com, and you will not be unhappy with that purchase. Ron Wayne, member for 17 months. Knives rock. Yes, they do. And Mr. Ron Wayne, I can't wait till you feast your eyes on the new Definition Knives products that we're dropping. So please be on the lookout because we got a whole bunch of stuff dropping and we're super, super, super pumped about them. And yeah, they just feel good. The pocket clips that we selected are great because like they just mold into your hand. Like the little divot on there is like in the perfect place for your fingers, and the rollerball style lock is excellent. The action feels great. They're just the definition of what an EDC knife is supposed to be. It just feels great, and I love it. So there you go. So yeah, so go to Instagram and Definition Knives, one word altogether. It'll be there. And then also definitionknives.com will be up and running in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, we're pumped, man. Hell yeah. Before I take him out, anything else you want to add, Rich?
No, I'm good. I got a
Donald
sleepy dog I got to put to bed.
Donald Trump did not Epstein himself for the future. I'm just saying that for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, as we go ahead and close out, I just want to say thank you so much for your time, for your commitment of sitting in here for hours and hours. I'm super grateful for all of y'all. I know Rich is too. And just thank y'all for just being part of the community and being part of this little world where we have this little slice of the internet where we can come and hang out. And guys, we're in the middle of a culture war. Okay, they hate us, and they're going to do everything they can to demoralize us and to sabotage us. So it's important that you guys take this time to obviously stay frosty, obviously keep a gun on you. We got to stay awake and aware of everything, but more importantly, we got to make sure that right now, yesterday was the best time. Today is the next best time. Get right with your family and get right with God. And if any of you guys out there have a question about like what does that look like or what does that mean? Like what does getting right with God look like? Hit us up. We're all happy to have conversations with you guys about that. And I appreciate that, man. So honoring intimates. If you were of the world would love its own. But because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world because of this, the world hates you. Dang. Oh, if a man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. What is that? Isaiah?
Oh,
Honoring
I'm so bad on
if a
particular
man loves
scripture.
the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For what of the world, what it's lust of the flesh, lust of the honoring intimates will know because they're like the scripture king. Tannerite dog, yes. Pure testosterone intake. Yes. All right. All right, we'll focus. So get right with your family and get right with God because you never know where we're going to be. I feel over the next couple months, things are going to get really spicy, and we may even see um, the T-Man go down because clearly they are very, very committed to that taking place, whoever they is for
It,
you.
it, you know what? I'm going to add one more thing. So this happened to me today. A buddy I helped buy an AR. There's two guys I can think of immediately that I helped buy an AR, their first AR. Like you need some magazines, you need 1,000 rounds of ammo, you need blah blah blah. They legit have been reached out to me. They're like, "Hey, can you help me set this up?" I'm like, "You what?" I'm like, "You don't have that sighted in, or one, if your crap isn't scoped up, sighted in, and you've got some recent rounds downrange with it, go out, do it this weekend. Two, if you have a buddy that you helped get the gear, make sure they know how that freaking gear works."
Yeah. Yeah. There is no confidence like a sighted-in rifle. I mean, the ability to crack a shot at 50 yards, 100 yards, 200 yards, 300 yards is just like, whoa! I know my gun, I know my holds, I know the performance with different ammunition. That's a powerful thing, and for you to know your gun and your optic and your holds, it will give you confidence like nothing else. For all those dudes that buy an optic, slap it on their gun, and take a picture and post it on IG, that's cool, but you must sight it in. It will give you confidence like nothing else ever. Your pistol optics, don't just get them close to the front sight them in. Sight them in. Thank you, Honoring Intimates. I appreciate that. So I love what you said. I 100% agree. Um, man, and water, food, like a lot of times we think that we have guns, so we're bulletproof, right? Man, there's so many other things that we need to get on point with.
Couple ceramic tiles in a backpack.
Yes, yes. With soft things behind it to catch what breaks when it hits. That's really important. You got to have soft stuff behind it.
Newtonian fluids.
You could use kinetic sand, even. Take kinetic sand in a bag and duct tape it, and then duct tape that to the tiles. Kinetic sand stops bullets. 100%. No bullshit. I am not playing. Okay. All right. So, because we're in the middle of a culture war, it's important for everyone to understand that it is your responsibility, it is your obligation to make sure we stand up for what is right and what is righteous. And Plato, that we stand up for what's right and what's righteous. And now's the time. Okay. I'm not calling anyone to any action or anything at all. I'm just telling you guys that you are being called on as a warrior of God. Okay. And evil is running the planet now. So we must remain hypervigilant in a healthy manner. Okay. And some of the ways that we do that to make sure we're being a leader in our family, in our community, in our church, in our, is holding ourselves to higher standards and expectations. Some of the rules that I like to share with you guys are as follows. Rule number 1 is to be kind. Isn't that such a good, like just a very simple, just be kind, right? You never know that brief moment that you have with somebody else, you never know the impact that could have on somebody else's life. So just be kind. Rule number 2 is to live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed because a hand that's open to give is open to receive. And rule number 3, my favorite, because we know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. Make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be with the sighted-in firearm or sighted-in firearms, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Flying Rich. Go subscribe to him. Go to flyingrich.com. Show him some love. Make sure you help me on my race to 5,000, baby. 5,000 subscribers coming soon to a Trump rally near you. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Bye.
Listen, folks, DLD After Dark is hands down the best podcast in the country. I mean, hands down, folks. There's no other live stream like it. That dark guy really knows what he's talking about. Oh, and fuck the ATF.